Yo!
Yo.
I'm gonna get a copyright for that one day for real.
You know it's happening every time.
Yep.
Yo, back like we never left.
Oh boy.
What's going on, guys? Back for part 2 of the Battle Royale. We had quite a few matches we didn't get to after like a 4-hour stream of going through shit. So we'll be back out here to try and finish that bitch up. Make sure you guys hop in the chat to throw us your votes and shit. Let us know we're gonna have that 1 minute vote shit too, so that you guys can put your input in. And we'll get that bitch popping. Look at that bitch popping like it though. Look at that bitch popping like it. I got a bunch of Discord niggas in here. What's going on with y'all niggas?
Discord niggas. Checking in.
Ain't shit, bro.
I'm gonna Discord nigga.
Bro, that's it? Y'all niggas trash, bro.
I don't know what you want me to say,
I'm
man.
about to break it down like this.
Shit, I already said all my
like
catchphrases, man. What I'm supposed to do?
Damn, bro. Like,
yep.
say
I'm that one nigga that everybody knows when to sleep with your girl, but you good.
What?
Oh wow.
It's not your mom's yet.
And there ain't nothing we can do about it either.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, bro. Alright, so then let's get it popping. Let's get the first one moving in. The first matchup we got is Overgrown. Oh, if y'all niggas need to see this shit, it's on YouTube.
Yo, you talking about Rover? Yo. That's my dog, literally.
Nigga Rover, bro, that's that nigga, bro. For real.
Boy, Rover, bro. Like, had to use the toughest plot armor to get that nigga out, bro.
Oh shit, bro. The
That's
nigga
that
literally
nigga.
said, "I'm gonna die. I'll die." What is
this? These guys.
He was too much, bro.
Y'all niggas know about Rover, right?
No.
Oh, nigga,
what the fuck, bro? I thought you.
Oh, you talking about dog nigga?
Dog?
No, not dog nigga.
What the
no.
fuck?
Oh, I thought y'all was talking about dog nigga.
No, bro. Hey, but you need to get on dog nigga though, bro. What you doing?
I don't listen. They talk about raping too much.
No, bro. That's
The first chapter is about bestiality.
Listen,
like, what are we talking
listen,
about? No,
when I read a chapter where he was fighting this nigga and they had a heart to heart, and he was telling this nigga about his dad, and he goes, "Well, why don't you just rape him? Like I'm gonna give him my dad." And I was just, "Fuck is this, man?"
Is that what y'all went to today? Is that what y'all niggas into?
Hey,
listen, I don't read
that's
that
my
shit no
man.
more, bro.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
a
lie.
Christian.
I ain't gonna lie. That's my shit.
I'm a Christian. I don't do that.
That shit got barked.
Hey, but dog nigga.
Thing, bro.
Yeah, dog nigga doing that thing. Boy, what you mean?
Oh shit. All right, but no, let's hop on this shit for real though. What's good? Big Mom versus Rover. How you feeling about it, bro?
Ooh.
Who is Rover? Tell me who that is.
All right, hold up.
From One Punch Man.
Because we actually.
Oh, Rover's the nigga who tried to fight Watchdog.
Tried to what? What?
No, I'm thinking about the wrong nigga. Never mind.
This nigga. All right, y'all niggas go to the stream and I'll look it up for you. Matter of fact, y'all look it up right now.
Hold on.
Rover with the big dog that fought Garo with the Kamehameha blast, man.
Yeah, bro. Big ass black nigga.
On this one, I'm still gonna go with Big Mom on this
I'm
one.
looking at this one.
Oh, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Big Mom.
What?
She making that nigga her pet.
Big
She
Mom.
making that nigga her pet.
Like I think she would too.
What?
But no. Hear me out. Because knowing what we know about Rover, right, and knowing what we know about Big Mom, if she actually gets to him, and because I think it'll be a good fight, first of all, but at the end, like Rover just seems entirely too durable, even for Big Mom. But if she actually gets to the point to where she realized the gimmick of Rover, I think she might actually end up making him a pet.
What
Big Mom
what?
used
What
Conquer's
the fuck? What gimmick of
If
Rover?
Big
What are you
Mom,
talking
if
about?
Big Mom used Conquer's hockey, would Rover be scared?
Fuck no. What?
I highly doubt that.
Bro, Garo was scared.
If Big Mom was like, use a Conquer's hockey and then just yelled out "sick" and you just said, then what?
I'm just like life or treat, nigga. He bark, done.
Yo, that's over, bro.
Done. Give me your soul, little nigga. Out of here.
Bro, I really
All I'm
feel
gonna
like
say
it's
is
because y'all
this.
niggas don't know who Rover is. Bro, Rover
No,
I
no,
is...
no.
forgot.
I fucks with Rover,
I
but I'm
mean,
saying this. Big
I
Mom
read the
cannot be
web
damned
comic
until she
and the
got a
manga. I'm
picture of
pretty
her,
sure I
bro.
know.
That blast is not doing shit to Big Mom.
It's
She
killing
cannot be
her.
She's
damaged
taking
unless
that
she got a
shit,
photo.
bro.
It's killing her. Yes, she can be
Nah, she
damaged.
taking that shit, bro.
And in the words of Toddy, Mama G not going down like
My niggas, do
Yeah.
y'all know who Rover is?
R.I.P.
that.
Toddy.
Yes.
I'm not gonna
You
speak on
RP Todd, what?
Rover like that. Like I think it'll definitely do something because
It's
if you
not
see
doing
the
nothing.
damage that blast did, that was pretty ridiculous. Like
That
aside from
blast wasn't
Saitama,
as big as what what's his name? The little boy did to Phoenix Man. It wasn't as big as that. And that blast
Yeah,
was way
And
more
that blast would
devastating
also
than that.
kill Big Mom.
That blast would. The shit
Yeah,
No,
what
Rover
do you
did
mean
with
Will
that.
both of them
also?
would
The
kill Big
first one
Mom.
when they killed Big Mom. Like, what are you talking about? It's not Will
I,
also.
I don't.
That's singular.
Can Rover take a spirit
remember
rail bath
what Child Emperor did something that devastating.
Yeah,
Child
bro.
Nigga,
Emperor
you
whole
don't
blast.
know what he... Oh my
Child
God!
Emperor's blast, my nigga, went into space, bro.
It
Like,
still couldn't beat
It
that
did?
fast.
Yo, hold on,
Yes.
Steve-O.
How did I
Go on
forget
Google
that?
right now and type in Millennium Emperor Nova, bro. Fuck,
But
bro.
my question is, can
I
Rover
don't know
take
how I
a
could
spirit
forget
L
something
bath?
like that.
Yeah,
Can
he
this
could
nigga
definitely
take
take
a
an
spirit
Outback
L
Spear.
bath?
No, he could definitely take an Outback Spear.
What do you mean, bro? Like, did you not see that shit, bro? Steve-O?
Yeah, no, but he's definitely like she's definitely turning him into her pet. It's like a fact.
Hold on. Could you explain to me why you guys are saying that part?
saying
I feel
what?
like her conquerors is just too strong, bro. Like you remember,
Conquerors.
remember when Luffy was in the
He's not an
Coliseum
animal.
and he
He's a
made.
monster.
Well, it doesn't matter. You remember when Luffy was in the
What?
Coliseum? It does not matter. Why does that matter?
How did I forget
You're
this,
talking
bro?
about taming him. That's what everybody else is saying, and he's a monster, not an animal. And
But
secondly, he's as strong as her, if not stronger.
hold on, why does he have to be an animal and not? What's the difference? Hold on, we're in the story of One Piece, right? Where half the shits are not animals; you'll be technically monsters in our world, but they
No,
still get
Wait.
subdued
those
and
are
conquered.
animal. No, there's a difference to that. Those are animals in that world. The Sea King, as big as the monsters the Sea King is, they're in the hat. They live there. That they were there. They're born there. That's a natural thing that happens there. The Rover is not a natural thing that can happen.
My nigga, Drum. Big Mom don't even really have to fight this nigga. All she gotta do is make homies until he tires out.
Thank you.
What?
That's another.
She's just
Well,
It's dumb.
she's smacking
Bro,
his
the
soul
Dumb,
out.
chapter's
dumb
right
to
there,
make
bro. I
homies.
just put the link in for the people, bro. We'll skip through that shit real quick and tell me, like, bro, like this is ridiculous, bro. One blast is knocking Big Mom out. Two blasts is incinerating her. Nothing.
bugging
I
She
don't
me.
know
has
about
not,
that.
besides the Elbaf Spear, bro. She hasn't produced anything as destructive as what Rover has.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a high diff fight because not even
No, it's
nobody can
not.
answer Prometheus or Zeus.
It's not no
Why
high
y'all
diff
trying to
fight.
be nice? Like that's
It's
definitely not
not a
what's
high
gonna happen.
diff fight. Yeah, you trying to appease Grim. Fuck Grim. It's just not no high diff fight. She breaking that little dog back like she should. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
why can't I be nice to Grim right now? Because this nigga,
I'm just
I'm trying
saying,
not to hurt his feelings in his
you
own
trying
trade.
to not hurt his feelings right now. You just buck with this nigga. She's not losing to this little ass dog. I don't care what you say. Like this,
Man,
Bro,
she gonna crack this
basically he's
not a
nigga's
gonna
little
turn
face,
into
dog.
no
that
problem.
crocodile shark that
Bro, this
If
nigga
we're
has
talking
not read
about
the chapter, bro.
Watchdog, man,
went-
it's different.
I
We're
don't want
talking
to
about
hear
so
from a
far
nigga who
as-
didn't even remember the character, bro.
And I remember now, and I'm
Oh.
telling you right now, I'll go this far. 5-year-old Big Mom is fucking that nigga up.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hell
damn.
no.
Whoa.
He said he fucking that nigga. Oh
This nigga
no!
is mad
I didn't know I let
disrespectful on
this
that.
kind of credulous shit in here.
Hey, move that cue up. I'm just letting you know right now, because you want to sit here and tiptoe around this shit. Big Mom not losing to this little ass dog, man. Because he made a Kamehameha blast with his mouth. The fuck out of here. The bitch has a sun and lightning in two hands.
Yo, that is the thing. Like she literally created a sun. Like, come on, bro.
And it cannot be
Prometheus can
touched
literally
unless
is as
you
big
got
as a
soul power.
sun.
Yeah, she don't even need to fight this nigga directly, bro.
Why are you acting like Brooke didn't combat the fire or that sun?
Because
and
he
that
has
lightning?
soul powers.
We're not talking about.
Hold on, guys. This is not the
Rover has
Discord
soul powers.
where we're gonna be interrupting. We're gonna let each other finish, bro. Why did Brooke literally fight a sun and lightning wielded a
literally told
woman
her.
with a blade as well and survive that shit?
We're not
'Cause he
talking
has soul
about
power.
we're not talking about
Told
One
us
Piece
why.
and two battles between two people with contradictory fruits. We're talking about Big Mom and some fucking monster dogs.
I didn't mention anything about Brooke
Listen.
cutting
Let me finish.
them.
Don't interrupt me. Listen. Brooke was a counter to his soul shit and Big Mom's soul shit. This is different. Big Mom and this monster dog that does not use hockey and all of this other shit is not going to get past a sun and a fucking cloud that generates lightning. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, I did not mention anything about cutting or doing anything to the sun or cloud. I'm talking about Brooke being in the presence of a sun or cloud as an enemy and surviving. Just hold on, I'm gonna finish. So if a person is weak, that is inconsiderate in comparison to Rover, like Brooke can survive an assault from Big Mom, just like half the Straw Hats did while escaping, just like Jinbei and the Straw Hats did with Chopper on an actual ship, on a single ship where niggas with devil fruits drown if they get knocked off. She gets knocked off and she barely survives because of her cloud shit. You're telling me that person is gonna deal with Rover? That doesn't make sense. If somebody as weak as Brooke can survive that, if somebody like Jinbei can survive that, Rover's not having any problems.
We're talking about plot convenience in One Piece in that world alone.
There is no plot convenience in the verses.
Can I finish? We're talking about you're trying to equate Big Mom and Brooke's situation to Big Mom fighting a monster dog from a completely different series.
She was dead ass trying to capture Brooke.
Cannot do the shit Brooke can do. So I don't know why you're even bringing up Brooke in this conversation. This dog is gonna have a lot of problem just dealing with the homies Big Mom creates, let alone Big Mom herself.
Okay, and like I said, if Brooke, I'm not telling you that Brooke is using magical powers to fly around. I'm not telling you that Brooke is using magical powers to teleport. I'm not telling you that he's sealing niggas away. I'm telling you that Brooke, with his durability and capability, survived an assault from Big Mom directly, trying to capture him, trying to kill him, whatever it is, because it's still all her offensive ability, failed. He survived that shit and was just fine. So don't tell me a person who's shown hold on. Don't tell me a person who's shown more durability than Big Mom has because he's taken heavier attacks than she has. Garo indeed has put more heavier attacks than Big Mom has done. The only heavy attack that Big Mama has that we've seen so far is the Elbaf Spear. She did that one time. And if she didn't do that, she's not doing that spamming wise. We didn't see it more than one time. It was one time. So I'm 100% sure that Rover has more durability than her over that whole hockey shit, whatever it is, and his offensive capability is much higher than hers. And he proved it in these panels.
But what about when Zeus, turned into a big lightning crown and had a whole lightning storm across the island? Then what?
You mean the little crater that was built around her?
No, I'm not talking about the little crater. I'm talking about when Zeus turned into a big lightning cloud, when Zeus was still on Big Mom's side, and he had a whole lightning storm around the island. That's what I'm talking about.
Army.
Around the island. How is Rover combating that?
How many times did Luffy and Nami get fucked up by that storm?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, so the storm was out. There was targets that they had to get, and it didn't hurt them. I rest my case.
Like I said,
I rest my case.
Nami were not the target.
Big Island, like that matters between Big Mom and this fuck ass dog. None of that matters.
Fuck this. Let me get in on this because I'm not tired of being quiet. One, that's plot convenience for Straw Hats. We all know the niggas get off.
Yeah, we're not talking about plot convenience here. That's what happened in the story.
That's literally what you're bringing up, and that you're making.
That's not plot convenience. That's what happened in the story.
Okay, in Brooke's cadence right now, right? In Brooke's part right here, basically, you really think Big Mom went all out to damage Brooke? Be honest.
I think that Big Mom had an offensive against Brooke, and he survived that.
What does that mean?
You said she had an offense.
Yeah,
she had an offensive act against Brooke, continuous offensive act.
So she attacked Brooke
with
and
fire, with fire and lightning, and he survived.
So Big Mom attacked Brooke and Brooke survived. Okay.
Like I'm gonna capture this nigga and bring him to my bed, basically. So she wasn't even trying to damage him.
How he survived in the first place? That's very important. How he survived. It wasn't that he just ran away when she was awake and they were still fighting. It was literally when she was asleep, crushed in her arms, and he had to escape. That was the whole thing, was it not?
No, the whole thing was the big widespread that we got with Big Mom, Zeus, and Prometheus in her hands, with Brooke and his blade standing in front of them. And we had and the context was that the fight had already begun, and we had skipped to that point. We had skipped to that panel because we were doing other things. That's the context.
That's the percent for power that she used. I say it's about 2% she used to go against Brooke, bro.
Thank you.
You can give all the numbers that you want, bro. Oda didn't say that.
Yeah, Oda didn't say it, and nor did nothing said about what's his name though, Rover.
What about Rover?
I still don't understand what Brooke has to do with Big Mom and Rover. Like that's what I'm confused about.
I'm back on Rover shit right now. Like, what do you see right now that has Rover over Big Mom?
Speed.
I want to hear.
Okay.
I want to hear what you have to say, Grim. Go ahead.
Okay, Rover's speed is incomparable to Big Mom. She has to get on Zeus to move around and be mobile. He's shown to be able to move around caverns, all kinds of tight spaces, wherever it is, easily, quickly, and while having an offensive as well. Big Mom, up against weaker opponents in her, much weaker opponents in her that were running away from her, failed to capture them. In an enraged state, in a normal state, all kinds of time periods, she failed to get them. Whether it's through her own folly, whether it's through people stopping them, getting in the way, she failed to kill several niggas who were multiple times weaker than her. Rover has not done that. Rover decimated an equal to him, a person in equal in rank, and a person who has devastated several niggas that are as strong or can fight Big Mom themselves right now. He's decimated them. He decimated that one character. Rover's durability, a person who Goro has literally taken out niggas with one hit, comparable to Saitama himself. Goro's out there putting in work like that. His water stream fist shit, the flowing water rock smashing fist shit, has literally evolved several times with every single fight. Not only does Goro have that style, but he also attains several. He has a cutting style. He has the fighting spirit of Metal Bat. He has the ability to learn things off the first sight. Goro's abilities at that time period were stacked so much, and Rover. I don't want to mistake this. Rover did not beat Goro. Rover zero diffed Goro. Rover annihilated Goro. Goro is trash compared to Rover currently right now. And Goro, with his feats that he's shown, is bodying, or if not fighting, to an equal standstill Big Mom. So I don't want to hear shit about Rover being inferior.
What?
Goro right now, in chapter 105 of One Punch Man, is going foot to foot equal or bodying Big Mom.
I ain't even gonna get it.
You're bugging the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna get it. I'm not even gonna.
Bugging the fuck
So you
out.
tell me this monster is. So you tell me this shit right here, Rover is dragon level, taking on Big Mom.
Oh, Big Mom is over dragon level. What are we talking about, bro? Like, she's destroying whatever. She literally has this. She can literally make a son, my nigga. Like, what are we talking about? Obviously,
but Brooke survived, so this fuck ass dog can survive. Apparently, that's the logic.
I don't get what she's doing to him.
What is he doing to her? That's what
that's the main question, my nigga.
That's what I want to know. Like, there's a shit ton of shit she could do to him. What is he doing to her? Because this whole thing, every attack he's launching while I'm looking at this chapter, Big Mom is surviving, walking through, no problem.
Yeah, to be honest.
Bro, Big Mom will take a bite out of his ass and he's done.
She would that smack the shit out of this nigga like she would when she was 5 and smack the shit out of that bear. Make that little nigga sick. Period. She wouldn't even need to. She wouldn't need to use no named attacks. She wouldn't even need to use her devil fruit. Raw strength alone, she's breaking that nigga back.
Did you see the last 4 pages of the chapter?
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell us in detail what happened?
The last 4 pages? Were you talking about when he fucking tells this little nigga to sit down, or when Goro's in front of Goro?
That's his strongest attack. Sit down.
She's walking through that.
His strongest attack is called sit down, and he ate it like a sandwich.
So is Big Mom.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Big Mom eats on a regular basis, bro.
I promise you, bro.
And the fact that this little fuck ass dog couldn't kill Goro says everything I need to know.
Exactly, to be honest. Like,
couldn't kill Goro? What the fuck?
Yo, okay,
Goro
Grim. So far in the manga, how many niggas have Garo lost to though? Real talk.
Oh shit. Saitama.
How many niggas have Garo lost to?
No,
that nigga keep running.
No. Name who he's lost to.
One.
He lost to he lost to his master and
that's true.
And his brother. He lost to them. He had to escape when all the A heroes was on his ass. Yes, he did. He escaped.
Tank Top.
Do I gotta pull up the panel?
Wait, he had to escape?
Somebody grabbed him and took him out. He didn't escape.
Oh, that's even worse. What? Oh my God. Someone grabbed him, took him out? What? That's an L. So you saying that's not an L?
How was that an L?
So if I knock you out and I grab you and I take you away, that's not an L because you couldn't handle the situation?
Bro, retreat because you don't even know what happened.
Grim.
Garo,
I see you.
Garo was at a stance because he was getting right back up to go full power up against the 3 niggas. That's when he had the tree trunk in his hand and shit like that. They was about to do that thing to them niggas. And then Phoenix Man came in, grabbed him from behind after he did a gust attack to knock everybody off their shit, including Bang, Bomb, and Genos, disorient them. And then he grabbed
Why
Garo.
would he do that?
Say again?
Why would he do that? Why would he not wait to knock everybody out, then grab him? Why would he wait, right, until that?
Yo,
Because
Big Mom gonna show that dog the real dog style, bro.
Because they had gotten an order from Garo to return back to the monster.
What is it? Okay, but he's gonna return them back. Why can't he let him finish his business, right? Then do it. Why was it that specific moment? Because they was watching. I wasn't like the first time they seen. Oh, that's the first time I seen him. I want to just grab him. That was the first time they was watching. Was they not?
That was the exact point.
Right then, why did they choose to grab him at that specific moment?
You really don't remember? He was flying around with everybody. He went to Elder Centipede first after he had captured the kids from Metal Bat and told them, all right, we're pulling out. Then he went to Garo and said, hey, we're getting out. He wasn't going to come with them because he already gave the invitation and shit. And then he swooped in, did the gust attack, and came in there.
I don't remember that part, bro.
My nigga, it's chapter 89 and shit. That's when the fight starts happening.
Chapter 89. Hold on.
I mean, look, I see Garo take this fuck-ass puppy attack straight to the face and survive. He got mad scratches on him and all that. You know what I'm saying? He's bleeding like crazy. His clothes are tatted and all that. Big Mom is walking that shit without a scratch.
Yeah, Big Mom would have a hole in her chest.
No, she wouldn't.
Why would she not have a hole in her chest?
Because we've seen her tank way more devastating shit than that.
There's panels in that chapter.
I would argue her taking what's the shit that the Kuda burst to the face is just as devastating as that fucking attack that Garo got hit with, and she did not have a fucking scratch.
Bro, I literally just went to the fucking. Come on, bro. You can't bullshit when I posted the link myself, my nigga. I'm gonna post a picture on the fucking screen. So the viewers see this shit. You're not gonna tell me that this is one of the attacks that he took point blank.
Wait a minute, sit down.
No. It's one of the I'll post it right now.
Hey, move super cool in Colan.
All right, bet.
This nigga said Big Mom losing to a dog.
All right. Now, viewers, you'll take the screen.
That nigga gonna become Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for Big Mom.
So this is an entire floor.
There's somewhere Toddy's sitting there in a corner screaming right now.
You guys should be able to see the screen right now. You should see my mouse. It's just one floor, the top floor right there. Every floor gets increasingly larger, and we know the durability and the material that she's made of. It's all different on different areas. We have like the Mediterranean stuff down where Phoenix Man was fighting, and where Flashy Flash was fighting. There's rock there, stuff like that, stone like that. It's also, we have to remember that it's the entire facility is built on a subway, so underneath is a subway portion. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I probably can go to the next page and get even more floors of a bigger view. 8 floors downward, he got slammed with this explosion.
Yeah, Big Mom's not moving.
You creditless as fuck, bro. I could go to that panel of the Kuda burst, man. Nothing
yeah, because she ate all of it. She ain't moved. She ain't do nothing. She ate that shit. She got no scratches. Her clothes weren't even tattered.
Yeah, she was. We saw her fly back from the explosion from what's his face.
Bro, you can't do Mama G like that, bro.
I don't know. Some weird shit. Oh, shit. Hey, what's good, nigga?
Yo, what's good?
Move. Yeah, there you go.
Yo, what's going on, Super Cool?
Yeah. Somebody, can y'all talk some sense to Grim, man? Because apparently I'm creditless.
I heard y'all up until a few minutes ago, and I got kicked, but I heard y'all.
What's the discussion?
Grim, do you read One Punch Man?
I'm not fully caught up, but I'm very close. Why?
Okay,
Oh my god, what's the start?
there's a fuck ass dog that Garo survived fighting, and he trying to say that fuck ass dog beat Big Mom. So somebody please.
Well, what? Wait, what?
There's a difference between sanity and insanity, Grim.
Thank you. Somebody please.
What?
Nigga, Grim, is this the dog we were talking about last time though that you said? Oh no, this is gonna get bad.
Overgrown Rover, that nigga.
Yes, yes.
That's still
So am I crazy, Doc Q, or
Nah, bro, that is he is not beating Big Mom, bro. That's not happening.
There's another level of headcanon that I don't delve into, Grim. Sorry.
Bro, with a simple attack.
And,
Y'all don't. I don't think y'all fathom how big the Monster Association really is.
Hold on. Cola and Doc Q. How many chapters of One Punch Man are out?
I'm all caught up.
I might be 5 chapters back, maybe.
Well, I mean, that's really irrelevant to this discussion because Overgrown Rover was 10, 15, maybe even 20 chapters ago.
All right. Yo, I got proof right. I'm gonna put in for the King's chat right here, quick.
Yeah, please do, because I.
What I'm saying is creditless.
Just in terms of like strength first, I understand where you're coming from, Grim, based on like the power scaling, and
that's what I see happening.
Like Dragon level is supposed to have the power to be able to do all the kind of crazy crap like that.
Where you posted, bro?
Mom is a different beast, bro.
I put it in.
I'm not saying he can't do damage. I'm just saying he can't win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even going crazy and say, "Oh, he can't even hurt Big Mom." No, like the thing is monstrous. It is monstrous. Like, that thing is disgusting.
There you go. It's for the people.
Nigga, she was beating up giants when she was 5 years old, dog. Like, this is not gonna play out well.
Yeah,
this nigga VDV.
A giant dog that can shoot blasts out of his mouth ain't really doing much.
That don't mean shit.
Thank you.
Wait a second. Who are we comparing to what?
Okay. So could you guys could you show me a picture of Big Mom?
It's for the people.
No. Could you show me a picture of Big Mom with 2 of her most destructive attacks? And I'm gonna post 2 of Rover's.
Okay. So if that's the argument that you're going off of based on the series that you're in, I would understand where you're coming from. I still disagree only in the sense that Big Mom, like Doc Q said, has been beating the crap out of giants since she was a kid, first off. Then she grows up, she's already got that monster strength and becomes proficient at using that monster strength. And as an adult, is one of the strongest people in an entire verse where beings can throw shit and blow up buildings and destroy cities like it's nothing. Like, I've seen this in One Piece. Like, if she's one of the strongest people in the series, it's just completely wild to me to believe that like something like in One Punch Man like that would just phase her. Like
Dragon level at that.
Big Father, full defense. That bitch was laying hands on him, and he was like, "I'm about to pass the fuck out, bro." Like, he's punching.
No, hold on. So the problem, I like how you put that, but my issue is that I'm talking about current things. Sure, what you did is you summed up the culmination of all her powers and to why it's so grandiose at the current time period. But I'm talking about the things that we've seen currently in display in terms of the rest of the world of One Piece. We know that even in the world of One Piece, we've seen comparable destructive feats to Big Mom. Sure, she may be at the top by edging out the majority of niggas, but that top tier of guys isn't surpassing the top tier of the One Punch guys. It's very hold on. There's very comparable things along the way there. Now, the reason why I asked for like 2 or 3 panels of like her destructive ability is because that's one of the 3 features that I said is surpassing Big Mom's, along with durability and along with his speed. And I can prove that his speed is superior to hers. The only thing that's questionable is durability. And I know for a fact that his DC can pass her durability.
I was going to say that too, Grim. The durability is questionable, but the other 2 I'm at least willing to give you.
I'm only gonna disagree based on one fact is because Katakuri was so readily like understood that she was gonna destroy islands based on just her having a hissy fit. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, we haven't seen the feats, but based on the comments of the characters around her, she has those feats. capable of doing that. That's the only reason I would disagree. But I understand your thought process and where you're coming from, and I see what you're saying. I just don't agree with it.
Coca-Cola, there's also like she was gonna destroy towns because she's bigger than most of the buildings. Like when in the world of One Piece, we know that technology is not that heavy there, and they haven't like explored upon it as much.
Wait,
besides,
what?
like,
Whoa, who is
let me finish.
Vegapunk?
Let me finish.
Yeah,
Let me
I highly
finish.
disagree, but go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Finish. I was gonna say, besides Vegapunk, and we saw how deadly that was when he made the pacifistas. Now you can say the pacifista is like pales into comparison with anything that fucking Child Emperor has shown us.
She's punching holes through pacifistas like it's nothing. I'm just saying that right now.
Nigga, she punched holes through Big Father like it was nothing, and he was in full defense.
Like that's one of the.
Well, hold on now. She didn't punch holes through Big Father. Let's keep it real.
I'm sorry.
We got to give.
Nigga
We
had
got
to do
to give
everything in his power not to pass out.
My point still stands. We've seen these mechanical constructions be able to keep up with people who had ridiculous speed and ridiculous power in One Punch Man.
If you're talking about technological, it's not comparable. It's just I understand what you're saying. One Piece does have technological advances. Let's just get that out of the way right now.
I said that. I said besides Vegapunk.
I know.
I think what he means is that like One Piece doesn't have a Genos, dog. Like I don't think One Piece could produce a Genos.
A Metal Knight, a Child Emperor, they don't have none of that.
You are not telling me that you're comparing Frankie to Genos.
I am.
But it's not gonna be.
You piece of shit.
Frankie.
Okay, but like that's what I'm
Frankie's
saying.
whooping Genos eyes, but we talking about.
You are talking hot garbage, boy.
Like, okay, have y'all read? In the words of a series like hardcore, not hardcore leveling, solo leveling. In the eyes of absolute strength, that does not matter. Big Mom has straight up absolute strength. Like we see her do it. It's understandable for you to say they have these technological advances, but I've seen Genos get wrecked multiple times by absolute strength. Like it does not matter to me what you're saying because
but he's also wrecked absolute strength.
Exactly. Yes. There's a.
He really fucked up Elder
Wait. Is it the Deep Sea King? Is he physically stronger than Big Mom?
Absolutely not.
Nah. Okay.
Questionable.
And I saw the Deep Sea King. Well, granted, that was ass. I guess
the nigga, it rained on him, and that bitch was low diff and everything.
But
prisoner, you saw what you did last chapter. If y'all ain't read it,
but do you think he's physically stronger than Big Mom?
Stronger than Big Mom?
No. Yeah.
Yes.
Genos has had 4 upgrades.
He swam through rock.
Jay Hudson, that literally does not make
that bitch got hit by lightning and walked out the ground, nigga. The rock was shattering under her fucking feet.
She's walking through the ground.
And we saw how big that crevice was.
That motherfucker get hit by lightning too. And he sat there. And he was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't.
So did she, nigga. She literally walked out the crater like, what the fuck? Who did that?
She didn't even get. There's 2 comparable fields. Okay, we're just going off the rails in terms of what we're saying. What I'm saying for Big Mom is she has absolute physical strength in the first place to be able to beat this thing. Then she has her other abilities, which can amplify that ability in the first place.
So I'm just saying, bitch get hungry, she's done.
What?
Very second.
So in a hypothetical situation,
I don't like
so we're gonna go into a hypothetical.
Hold on a second. Hold on. When you said she has the absolute strength to be able to kill him, and then additional capabilities, did we not come to an accord to saying that their physical abilities are similar to the point?
No, I'm agreeing with that. I'm just saying that she also has other abilities that she can take advantage of to beat
the fire and the cloud. I agree, and then the sword as well.
I mean, it's beyond that. The fire, the cloud. Granted, she can't rip his soul out because he won't be afraid of her. But the entire environment is her friend. She can turn anything and everything into a homie. Like, how do you stop that?
That is true. Versatility, she is definitely ahead.
Anything environment-wise is all her. She can make the entire environment all hers, and there's nothing you can do about it.
You can add that if you were to say take advantage of that using that specific power to go up against a being that's just like that just can destroy everything around it, destroys everything around it. That's cool, but it can still be slowed down and distracted, and then Big Mom can kill it. Like,
why would the opposite not be the case?
Because
that nigga can't make
hold on. From the display that we've seen, from the things that we've seen, Big Mom in terms of head on attacking and her offensive capability head on, she's not faster than Rover. So she's not
again. What is Rover doing to Big Mom? Because your whole argument is trying to tear down Big Mom, because Big Mom in your mind is a big problem.
If you check out for the people,
Rover doing to Big Mom?
This is the picture that assists in showing you what Rover would do to Big Mom.
I just want you to understand,
because there's no question he's not biting Big Mom and then lifting her up out of the ground and slamming that big bitch. That's not happening. So the only attack that's feasible in your head is that energy blast. Even though throughout One Piece we've seen her take direct energy hits and survive.
And also adding on to that, she has the intelligence in terms of fight that I don't see this creature having like that. It's just a monster.
Okay,
so
the rebuttal. Hold on.
Is Rover doing?
And it's not just her iron.
Hold on a second. So in the rebuttal, one of the greatest tacticians that we've seen in combat as of yet, or at least top 4, is Rover, and he outmaneuvered Rover the entire fight. He outmaneuvered Garou the entire fight. Garou had to after excessive evasion and then taking some several hits, had to try to sneak him from above, and he caught him. He literally saw him as he was coming down, tanked the hit just to body Garou point blank. So in terms of outmaneuvering him, like I said, his speed won't allow that. Big Mom is not with Zeus on there, with Prometheus, them in combat, and Napoleon. She's not outmaneuvering or tricking Rover. He's more capable than any of that.
With a creature like that you're saying it's using the instincts that it has, I'm disagreeing only because you're using a character that was woefully under-equipped to fight that thing. Big Mom is so much more equipped to fight that thing than Garou was at that time.
What?
Absolutely, bro.
Like, you gotta tell me Big Mom doesn't have the attributes to fight that thing straight up.
Let alone the hockey, bro.
She's definitely better suit.
Her hockey will make up the difference in whatever it is that she's lacking.
I didn't even want to bring that up because that should be obvious.
Yeah, her hockey would definitely make that difference.
Kola, the reason why that statement shouldn't matter in this discussion is because we know that there's a difference in their opponents. We know they face different people. So Garou at his preparation time and what he was able to do doesn't compare or mean anything to the comparison besides the fact that he was weaker. That's all that is.
No.
Wait.
You misunderstood.
The reason why I said what I said was she is more equipped. Garou used what he had and his physical disadvantage to try to sneak it and take advantage of what he had. Big Mom has an assortment more and more ways to take advantage and attack the thing rather than just thinking about outspeeding it. Yes, she'll figure out, this thing is faster than me. But she could just let it come to her. Like, it can use energy blasts, but she can just tank those. Like,
not even that. You said that he had to take attacks from above, right? Well, she doesn't have to attack from above physically. She has Zeus and Prometheus constantly over your head.
Yeah, but Brooke survived against Zeus and Prometheus, so that doesn't matter.
He's an undead skeleton nigga.
I mean, well, I'm just saying I'm telling you what he told me. Y'all saying all the points I said. I'm telling you what he told me.
Yeah, that's right. I said
that Brooke is not an example to be used to, like, in terms of.
I said that anything. It doesn't matter.
You said that exactly word for word verbatim.
That does not get tired and does not get injured.
Doesn't matter.
Okay,
exactly.
The reason
I don't understand.
She did an offensive attack against Brooke, and Brooke survived.
The reason why it does matter is because he was an opponent that Big Mom had, and he physically survived. Big Mom can do damage to him. Big Mom can fuck up his skeleton and tear it apart and make him less
But her
immobile,
objective going
just
into
like
was
other
not to
people
kill him,
were.
though.
And Big Mom can immobilize him and can assault him. And Prometheus and Zeus were indeed in combat with him. As I explained, hold on, bro. As I explained earlier, that panel that we seen that widespread, that's great and was been like turned into gifs and all that stuff like that, was a skip. It was a time skip. That shit was off screen. We got to that point after they had already been combating. So we know for a fact that hold on, bro. So we know for a fact that Brooke was indeed combating Big Mom, Prometheus, and Zeus at the same time, and he was able to stand up and be okay with that. So I'm saying that an assault from Prometheus and Zeus,
That
while Napoleon
motherfucker
has
would
been
have been
hold
dead.
on. So an assault by all three of those individuals together, Prometheus, Zeus, Napoleon, and Big Mom in tandem, can indeed be thwarted, be confronted, and be stopped by individuals. Jinbei has proven that. Luffy has proven that. Sanji and Luffy has proven that.
So the only way to stop it is if I already died.
Yo, guys, bro, this ain't the Discord shit. We gotta take turns to stream. People listen.
Is there any context to why Brooke survived that fight that you seem to have, like you just seemingly left out? Do you see any context within that fight that you're missing in that explanation to you?
The context that is there doesn't require it for the situation.
Okay. What are you talking about?
It does.
Okay, can we
hold on. Let's first list out why Brooke can survive. He's an undead creature with
no. You're going too far, Cola. Why did Brooke survive? What was the reason why Big Mom didn't fucking kill him?
Why not ask why the context doesn't matter? That's what I just said.
She wanted to capture him because she wanted him
Thank
for a fucking pet.
She literally captured the nigga and was like, you know what? You're special. I'm just gonna keep you. She could have snapped that pussy like a twig.
And also, Grim, in the context of the creature that we're talking about, the thing is an undead creature that can live almost anything. He's just a soul. If he loses his body, he's not gonna die.
Okay. So the reason the reason why the context doesn't matter, like I said that clearly, was because I used the words combat. Combat does not mean defeat. Combat does not mean overcome. Combat means to get into a conflict with and fight. A person of this caliber, as we've all mentioned, I've made the scenarios before. We don't expect Shanks to be stopped by. Hold on a second. We don't expect Shanks to be stopped mid rampage by some fucking fodder person. We don't expect a Blackbeard, a Big Mom, to be stopped mid rampage by some fodder person. So we shouldn't expect that from a higher tier like that.
Hold on, wait. I'll use the same language you're using. Did Brooke win in that conflict between Big Mom and Brooke?
No.
Did he stop her?
Yeah.
Then I don't understand your point. If he lost, what does that mean?
Where did he stop her? Where did he
stop her?
Did you guys not hear what I just said in that like 30 seconds?
You nigga, what? We're asking you in terms of the panel, where did you see that he stopped her?
I addressed that directly in the 30 seconds of what I just said.
We understood what you said, that he was capable of it. We are asking you, where in the panel did you see that he stopped her?
Oh, that he was capable of it? And when the fight, like I said in the beginning of the statement, that the panel that we saw, the widespread of Big Mom with Zeus Prometheus in her hand, and then Brooke there with his sword out, that widespread was an off-screen. That means that there were moments of that fight that we did not see beforehand. So that means that he was indeed combating. No, hold on. So he was indeed combating Big Mom and her capabilities before that point to success, and then he was there in front of us in that tattered state. In that position.
Okay,
so I'm saying if somebody of that caliber can survive to be in that state, and that person's that weak, then I don't want to hear about her destructive ability because one person, regardless. I don't want to hear about a person's capabilities, regardless of the other things that they can do, because of that same scenario. The circumstances do not matter because she's trying to capture him. That should have been easier. It should have been even more easier.
So because she couldn't one shot him.
Did he win the conflict or not? By your own words.
Who, Brooke?
Yeah.
Oh no, Brooke didn't.
And then an additional question.
What?
An additional question.
That's all we need to know. And why are we having this conversation?
So
you didn't. That means you still haven't understand what I was saying.
So Graham, an additional conversation, since it wasn't off screen and we have no idea what happened.
How long it was?
Running around?
Move Milo up, please.
Say again, Cole.
In the context of the same thing, couldn't Brooke have just been running away in the room?
Oh, that's very, very possible for sure. And he could
then
be getting.
Why would you? Okay, so then I'm not going to use your scenarios in absolute and say that he could stop her.
Okay, well he was getting hit. That's why he was tattered.
So collateral damage because he was still running. She was
So
destroying the room.
so you're
She
saying
was
that
literally
the
wrecking the room.
destruction of the debris in the room is what hurt
She
Brooke to that
was
extent?
causing damages. She was causing damages because we know how widespread and devastating her attacks can be. He can still hit him even if she misses, but he was still running away and buying time.
So you're in your scenario, Big Mom's accuracy is insufficient enough to hit Brooke several
It's
times.
not. It's not a okay.
No,
So
Brooke is
that,
just that fast.
but we
He's
Brooke
acknowledge
already
is the
that
beat.
fastest
one
on
of
the
the
crew.
fastest
It's just
characters
two
we.
two sides of the same coin. That means that
He
her aim
literally
and accuracy is
speed
insufficient
her,
enough.
bro.
Yeah,
He
that,
speed blitzed
yeah,
her.
that's what I'm saying. That they're both in the same. My statement isn't incorrect. That her speed and
Still,
accuracy isn't
like,
sufficient enough to hit him.
so
What?
then, so then let me add. So then, going back to Big Mom
How
versus
does she beat him if he didn't hit her, or if she didn't hit him?
Then you guys tell me that. Then
How is he stopping
What?
her?
if he was running away the whole time,
Said
how
he
did she
stopped
capture
her.
him
You
then?
said he stopped her. What context to your argument matters if he didn't stop her? If he was running away based on what you're saying, he didn't stop her. He never stopped her. If we said what he was running away and you're talking about her accuracy, he didn't stop her.
Obviously, she must have hit him at least once for him to
Yes.
For her to
I
capture
think
him.
for him to be in her arms. Like, what are we talking about?
I think
At
you
that
mean the
point,
word
he left with
stall
him
and
in
not
her
the
arms.
word stop. He
Like you
managed to
keep saying
stall her.
he stopped her, and we're like, where did he stop her? That's the reason I kept asking, where did he stop her? You said he off screened her, and I said, okay, there's multiple scenarios that could happen in the off screen, and you acknowledged that, but then you said, oh, it could also be the same thing against Big Mom that she was
You
inaccurate.
don't even
And I'm
know,
like,
like,
okay, adding on to your
Um,
own point based off of that, how did he
Yo, I
could he
got
stop
Pam
her?
proof
Then?
and for the people for this
okay.
right now.
I have
Hold on
a
a second.
question. Why
Hold on, Dr.
would he need to stop
Dr.
her?
Hold on,
if-
hold on a second. I use the word combat. Then you asked me in a direct statement to utilize the word stop. Then because it's the most synonymous to what I meant, I used the word stop.
Right.
Then Doc Q mentioned recently the word stall, which also is a word synonymous to stop as well. So do not try to use that vernacular to try and like put into a corner of what we're talking about. Hold on.
Stall and stop.
Yo. We're not. This is not a Discord, bro. Hold on, bro. Like we gotta. Come on, bro. There's people listening.
I thought. My fault. I thought you was.
No
done?
problem.
Yo, I got Pam proof
I'm
for the
going to
people
say
right
it
now.
again. What I'm saying that if you're able to fight somebody, that means you're of sufficient strength. A kid cannot fight a professional wrestler if they're both serious. That's what that means. So Brooke being of a certain level, let's say he's level fucking 13, and Big Mom being of level 55, regardless if she's trying to cuddle him, pet him, kill him, she should have a much more easier time than a level 3 would. So I'm saying that. So I'm saying that the difference between them tells me how difficult it'll be for her to fight or deal with people in that same aspect. So when they got a lot stronger than her, it may be a lot more difficult to Big Mom for capture them or to kill him.
I got two.
Bro, how is it hard for her if she
Doctor.
took no damage?
I got two questions for Grim.
Go ahead.
Repeat what you just said about two people fighting each other in strength. What was that? What you just said?
If a child who's at a level 3,
no, before that.
that was the entire statement. If a child that is level 3 fights an individual who's a 55, then they're gonna lose. That's not a good fight. That's the same exact aspect that if Big Mom fights an individual who's as low as a 3 for Brooke in comparison, and she's level 55, how easy she deals with that individual tells me how well she can deal with stronger individuals. If she has a tough time with that level 3, where there's a 52-point difference, that means she's gonna have an even tougher time with the level 46. That's what I'm saying.
Does matchups not matter to you?
Okay,
Bro, how are you calling it a tough time if she received 0 damage?
Because
he's saying it's a tough time because it was a time skip. Why did he survive?
Yo, Stebo, check for the
Yeah,
people.
I feel like you keep
you refuse to acknowledge that point because once you do, your argument is done. Why did he survive?
Okay, so all right, so let me put this into perspective. So whenever I'm gonna say this clearly. So whenever it benefits us, we get to pick and choose when a person's abilities matter or not.
What?
No, you're ignoring context
What?
to make your argument, and that's our
Hold
problem.
on. Grim, you just said if a level 3 child fights a level 55, they're guaranteed to lose. In that same context, that's what happened.
Yes.
She would not taking him seriously, and he lost.
Okay.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that because she took a long time or longer or struggled to capture Brooke, that she's not doing anything easier or in comparison even close to Rover. Rover's
Okay, but how
overwhelming
long
her
did the
Same
completely.
example that you just used with the
Oh,
level
oh,
3
How
and
long did the
level
fight take?
55.
Oh no, that's exactly what I was about to ask, Hans. Because
long-
you
what the
say, hold on, Docu,
Yeah, go ahead, Yos.
right? Because you said, right, that there was time elapsed that we did not see.
100%.
So for all we know, the scene it could have been a second after it was off screen. Big Mom could, and that she.
Well, whatever time scale is comfortable for you to think about.
So you don't know, essentially, is what you're saying.
Basically.
Why would you ask that when we both read the same story?
Because you're assuming and we're saying we don't know.
Does me not knowing and the fact that there was indeed a time lapse
because you're
make a
drawing a
difference?
conclusion.
Yes.
Yes, because you're drawing
Yeah,
a
Grim.
conclusion based on something you don't know.
No offense, but you're answering questions with questions, bro.
Yes.
What the fuck? All right. Does anybody else need to say anything so I can make my full statement as to what you've all said and to why it's convoluted? You can all
Say
say
this one more time.
Okay.
You
Big Mom
use
gonna
the
split them
example-
damn teeth.
Hold on.
use the
Go ahead,
example of a level 3 and a level 55. They are definitely losing. That is the exact same thing that just happened between Big Mom and Brooke, and he absolutely lost.
Uh-huh.
What are you trying to say if that's what you said?
Okay, so
Just now.
you're intelligent, so I'm gonna use numbers because you understand me. A box that weighs 3, right, and then a box that weighs 10, right? If it takes me 4 minutes to move that box that weighs 3, right? Should it take me longer to move that box that weighs 10?
Yes.
Okay, all right, bet. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I mean, well, not necessarily, but sure. Like I know
Nigga,
you
what's the
want to.
next
Yes.
battle?
Yeah, can we vote? and move Super Cool and Milo up here.
Why are niggas like?
Because we
It's
keep
because
bouncing
you had-
around the same point. Like we keep talking about Big Mom, and you're trying to deconstruct Big Mom's character and point out her flaws without giving any support about this fuck ass dog, which is smart in an argument, but it's just not gonna work.
Well, what do you hold on. What do you mean by no support when I gave you the chapter of his full combat display?
Everything that we've seen Big Mom can survive.
Could you show me a panel of her being able to survive? No, please get the panel just like I have. Please get the panel of the Coupe de Burst explosion and the Perospero explosions and the lightning explosion.
I don't feel like doing that. We could just vote.
Yeah, can we just vote? Because this
Yeah.
is going on.
I kind of agree. Let's vote.
So I'm curious, what has been like are we just like ruling out Saitama? Like he's just not able to be put into this?
For what?
It wasn't a context of Saitama, Big Mom versus Breaker specifically.
My nigga, you know what's going on,
Yeah.
Hudson?
I think we should go ahead and vote.
No.
Because it don't seem like
Jay Hudson is
it don't seem like anybody's mind.
confusing.
I just got out of work. I done smoked. I'm trying to figure out what's good.
All right, babe. Just go to the YouTube on the channel, and then you'll see the brackets and shit. It's the same versus we was doing the other day. We just couldn't finish. We were just arguing Big Mom versus Rover. All right, viewers. So you already heard the shit. Not only did Steve-O ask for it, Sasuke asked for this shit. So let's get that 1 minute vote out. 1 minute vote. Go ahead. Hold up. I'm about to.
Yeah, this nigga Grim Cradle.
Y'all just told me some.
Yo, he listen. He was telling me I was
I don't want to hear that crazy.
Exact same shit. Doc, Cola, Jay Hudson, EOS. All of these niggas just
Like
said.
I came with the logic.
Yeah, Grim, I'm coming back here for revenge for Japanese. I'm good.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like he was real hard on the phone saying I was fucking creditless, saying the exact same shit.
Well, niggas, y'all can keep saying that, but half of the people here didn't even remember where the chapter was or who the character was.
Bro, it's not like we all.
I'm not really worried about if y'all niggas disagree. I know who's stronger.
Hold on. After we, are you
say EOS, you cut out, bro.
What did he say?
I said after we read the chapter, right? Because you did post a chapter in the Discord and we read it.
Facts. Hey, that shit was fire, wasn't it?
I already read it though. I just forgot certain things, right?
Yeah.
But
that art was up. That shit was good as fuck, dog.
Oh, Graham, I'm talking to a guy that I came at you, listed off what the thing could do, and I came back and said those things don't matter to Big Mom, and you told me, well, he's faster than her, and I said speed doesn't really.
What do you mean it
affect
don't matter
Big
to Big
Mom.
Mom? I contested that as well. I said that they do matter.
Can we
All right,
vote, man?
we're gonna go
And I have
right
panels,
back
too.
into this shit. Let
You
it
know
be,
what?
bro.
Yeah, can we
I'm
vote,
gonna
please?
go ahead and just accept the fact that we're gonna vote because this is like we're getting
Bro, like I
roundabout.
said, bro,
I explained.
y'all niggas ain't even remember who the nigga was.
Hey, can
I'm
you move
okay
Milo
with
in
it,
this?
bro. Oh yeah.
Now I remember because I asked you if it was the same nigga we was talking about last time.
Bet, bro. Cool. And I posted the chapter 2, bro. You know, that nigga's got all the sources there.
I still feel the same way I felt last time.
Facts, bro. People maintain credulous all the time, man. Hitler had to kill himself, bro, to change, you know.
What?
Never found his body though, so hey.
Stop it. No.
Yeah, don't. Let's not.
Let's not go there, please. My head already hurt.
Like I said, I got all the proofing for the people, chat. I'm good.
Facts. Always post panels, man.
Yo, unmute Milo too, because I see you got him 7 muted.
Because you was on that shit, but bro, he just what the fuck, dog?
I think you probably gotta set up and like a motherfucker can't be muted in here. Just probably automatically.
Yeah, you do. If you hit the mute button, it automatically kicks you out. This motherfucker, I just got back from the dispensary, you know what I mean? Packed the fresh bowl as soon as I came in here.
I've
He was
never felt the
smoking this
urge to
bullshit.
smoke weed more than right now.
Let's get the
oh man.
Let's get the votes in for the thingy. 1 second.
Nigga, I'm about to ship you some shit to smoke, nigga.
No, it's okay. I gotta learn how to deal with shit like this anyway.
Yeah, we're voting now.
We don't vote, the viewers vote.
No, you vote. All right. So how many votes do we have for Big Mom?
All of us except you.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so we'll go down. Boom.
This
nigga Grim thought somebody was on his side.
You know what, Grim? My
Big
bad. That's the poor question to ask. How many people are voting against Big Mom?
All right. So
yeah, that's the
Doc Q. You said Big Mom. Soap. What you going for?
Really?
Yeah, really.
We going through this portion, bro. What's up? You thinking this is nigga?
Serious? What the fuck? Motherfucker, you just called me creditless for the last 20 minutes. Who you think?
It's a Big Mom. All right. Then.
Yes.
All right. What's up, Steve-O?
Oh, Big Mom.
Facts. Jay Hudson. I was thinking muted. Cola.
Muted.
Mom. Big Mom.
Big
Can I hear me?
Bet. BDV.
Nigga, don't forget my damn name.
Nigga, Jay Hudson.
BDV.
In the words of Toddy, I'm gonna have to side with Mama G.
That's right.
All right. In the EOS. EOS.
How
He
you
said Mama
niggas go
G.
missing for the vote?
All right, bet. That nigga's out there. All right. So I put one there. And then let's see what the chat says. All right. So after the moment of vote, we got 1 for Mama, 3 for Rover, 4 for Rover,
That nigga Rover.
5 for Rover. What you talking about, bro? All right.
I'm
2 for Big Mom.
This sounds like I'm gonna go to the channel right now just because this sounds like crap.
No, there are 4 people that voted for.
Yeah, but 4 niggas is just like I
versus like the 10 of us in this chat.
Nigga, where was you 10 minutes ago when we was voting?
Exactly.
AOS is trash.
Let me see. All right, but yeah, Big Mom wins at 7-6. All right.
Of course.
I'm sorry, what was that?
The next matchup that we got popping off is Phoenix Man versus Jinbei.
Oh, that's not even fair.
That's not even a match, bro.
That's not fair.
Do we even need to have a conversation about that? Because we should all be on the same.
I got
no. Let Grim have his talk because he wants.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah. Go ahead, Grim. Who are you voting for?
Let him talk about Phoenix Man. I honestly want to hear what you got to say.
All the viewers already know about Phoenix, bro.
Nah, I want.
Niggas are
we want to hear you.
We want to hear
You
it
right
from
here.
you,
Yeah, I want to
Grim.
hear what you got to say.
Phoenix Man is bodying this nigga. To me.
You are wild.
Can y'all
I
hear
think
me?
it's unanimous, bro. I think it's unanimous.
Are
Yeah,
you?
we hear you,
Cola,
Milo.
do you disagree with that?
This is insane, bro. What?
You
Wait,
think
you wait, hold
Jinbei
on.
is winning?
I knew this was credulous shit, bro. I knew niggas was trolling me, bro.
You don't know
First
who
Big
Phoenix
Mom over
Man is,
Rover, and
right?
now Jinbei over Phoenix Man.
You're fucking out of You're out of your fucking.
Oh,
Bro,
do you remember
Matt,
who
you
Phoenix Man is?
God.
Out of your
you
fucking
know what
mind.
Phoenix Man does, right? Like you know what his powers are. I'm
I
just asking. I'm
understand
just
his
asking.
powers.
Jinbei's
He's
not getting the
Tamago 5.0.
opportunity to rip Phoenix Man's
Yo,
costume off.
Grim, I got a serious question
So
for you right now, though. When did you start smoking crack?
Who, me?
Bruh, Phoenix Man is not like, nah, Jinbei is not winning this.
Yeah, have you read this?
I have
That
read.
one.
I'm just wondering why y'all.
Like, Phoenix Man was a fucking guy. That bitch survived the
No.
mail wave and
if you
walked
think
away.
Jinbei is winning, I don't know what's wrong
You're
with you.
crazy.
Yeah, Jinbei would be fried like fish.
Okay,
food,
you know
son.
what?
Let's just ask the question: who thinks Jinbei is beating Phoenix Man? So
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna only say this right now. I honestly think the only reason Jinbei is not gonna win is because he can't. He's not mentally capable of ripping that nigga's skin off.
He's
What?
mentally capable.
that's the
can't.
only reason for you?
I mean,
probably
he's
do.
physically capable of doing it, but I don't think he
Not
would
even
actually do it.
close.
Wow.
Oh, you
That's
mean like in his
trash,
first
bro.
stage? Is
In
that
the
what you're
first
saying?
couple stages, yeah, because after he comes back a couple times,
I mean,
that's
if we're
it.
talking, I'm thinking about the final stage. I'm thinking about the final stage.
Wait,
versus-
what?
He's not
Final
getting
stage of where
nowhere
he died.
near the final stage.
You know, get
He's
this
not
man out of
touching
here.
that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not touch that nigga in the final stage. You out your mind, bro.
Oh, you really tripping.
You are not this credulous, Cola.
Oh,
Hey, yo,
wow.
But you
Soap, this
think
is
he's
the channel
fast enough
now.
to even touch him?
Huh?
Oh, wow.
Yo, we hand the Soap the channel over this.
Oh, trolling. That's what it is. You gotta
You
be
know
trolling.
what? I disagree. That's
What you said, BDB? I couldn't hear you, bro.
So we got to hand the channel over to Soap.
Yeah, because this is.
Yeah, where's Grim at? Grim, I think it's
This is
unanimous, bro.
wild.
I will say the only reason I reassessed, well, the two reasons, because of the physically ripping off the skin part, and then the second part is I forgot how big that Kamehameha was.
Hey, I'm
When
sides,
when he
nigga.
did understand
You're saying the opposite
I was
shit
like,
that you know is
wait a
wrong.
Those are the.
He said I might have to reassess,
I
nigga.
might have to reassess on that
I'm
Kamehameha
upset with
point.
Cola
That
right
shit
now
was
for a
massive.
number of reasons. Reason number one, actually, only one reason. The fact that those are the only two things that come to your mind as to why Phoenix Man wins is fuck. Oh, it's stupid.
Yeah,
I'm
them
just saying.
fucking shits that he was putting up. He was breaking through all them fucking barriers, fucking stopping swords and shit, just breaking the shit with his skin. You tell me
That
Jinbei was gonna beat that nigga?
No way, no.
Massive guy. Hey, I already conceded the point. I'm just saying that Kamehameha was what said shit for me, nigga.
That is just the icing on the top of the cake. bro.
that thing was disgusting, man.
Hey, Grim, I was clowning Milo real quick. I'll hop back up. Let me clown him real quick.
We got to dead this real quick.
Milo
Yo,
in
chat,
here.
what do y'all
Milo
think
in
about
here.
this?
Can I
Charlie.
stay here now?
No. I'm gonna banish you back down. Shut up, Milo.
Oh no.
You know you're not right.
Now, before we continue on with this, I was on the YouTube chat. I counted the votes. There was far more votes for Charlie than Big Mom.
Yo, get out of here. Get him out of here.
This
Get this man
guy.
out of here.
Tripping, bro. All right, let's get the votes in for Jinbei versus Phoenix Man. Niggas are really pretty unanimous with the shit. So, all right.
Say, if I count Charlie again, this is biased.
Yo, I swear.
This is ridiculous.
All right, what's
Graham
up,
is just being anti whatever anybody else does.
Bro, you already know Phoenix Man.
What's good? So
Phoenix Man.
all right, what's good, Steve-O?
Shit, Phoenix Man.
Gang. What's good, Cola? Oh, Phoenix Man, I bet, huh?
Phoenix man.
You better say
Oh,
that.
you hear this nigga defeated.
I apologize. Again,
He didn't even want to try because
I ain't even gonna try because I want once again that Kamehameha. That Kamehameha just like disgusted me. I was just like, oh shit. So he did make him pull out that kind of output.
Not even close to that type of output.
Milo?
On land, Phoenix Man. In
Say
the
on
air,
land.
Phoenix Man. In the water,
Yeah.
Jimbei dying to Phoenix Man.
Thank you.
What's up, Jay Hudson?
Oh yeah, fucking Phoenix Man.
Facts. Charlie?
I don't like the way Jay Hudson said that.
Well, Charlie's the obvious vote.
You can't vote for yourself, Charlie.
One for Jinbei.
Why not?
All right. I guess if I can't vote for myself, although that's bullshit, we're gonna have a recount for this. Phoenix Man.
What's good, BDV?
Yo, I swear to God, you forget my name one more time. Yo, Phoenix Man sending Jinbei to Captain John Silver's, bro.
How come you're not creditless now, bro?
Wait, what?
He's always creditless. Wait, what? No, I'm playing.
Yo, creditless is my gimmick. What you talking about?
I believe you. What's good, yours?
You already know it's Phoenix, man. Come on.
You not still. You know I won't even go there.
All right, 1 minute.
But Phoenix, man.
You got 1 minute to vote. Hold up.
Oh,
Wait
okay,
for the tag. Wait for the tag.
Do they need a minute?
Yeah, I don't think none of these niggas need a
Yeah,
minute.
I think it's unanimous, bro. Like, hey. I think
Like all of them are just person like birds and fire. Don't do that.
We already
Hold on.
mentally beat down the one nigga in the world that thought it was different.
it's burnt.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more and I'm heading out. All right, y'all.
All right, baby girl.
I don't fuck with
Whoa,
seagulls.
whoa.
How do you do that, bro? Like, you stop calling people that, bro.
That sounds like whoa. Slow down.
What do you say?
You don't even know, bro.
So it looks
He
like
said baby
Jinbei got no votes. So
girl.
It don't need to be repeated.
All right, so let's keep it pushing to the next winners bracket. Up next we got this one that gets super controversial, man. Cracker versus Elder Centipede.
Oh, the Elder Centipede.
Oh my God, Elder Centipede.
Elder Centipede. Elder Centipede. That nigga.
Controversy.
How did Cracker beat Doflamingo? That's what I know.
Doflamingo not beating Cracker, like, guys. Anyway.
Yeah, Cracker clapping that flamingo.
I mean,
bro.
no, he's
But
not.
EC? I don't know, bro.
What is a Cracker really stopping Elder Centipede? Do you believe that?
Hell no, nigga.
Thank you.
This
How
nigga
many
making no.
crackers? How many
Oh my,
crackers?
this nigga right here.
Nigga, it
Please
could
don't
be
be that guy.
100 crackers
Please
and they
don't be
not
that
stopping the centipede.
Milo.
All you
Don't
gonna
be
do is
that
give
guy,
Elder
Milo.
Centipede like a snack before you night time.
It would literally be a snack. Oh, Crackers.
Who clapping cheeks right now?
Mind
I
your
know
business.
that. Look at that,
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Hey man, hold on. I'm not about to let y'all disrespect Cracker like that, man. Come on now.
Oh, you got an argument for Cracker over
Don't be
EC?
that
Man, I think so, man. I can see it in my mind.
All right, bro.
Okay, go ahead,
I'm trying
Steve.
to put it in the word.
Lead the way.
Go ahead.
All right, well, look here. See, that nigga Cracker, right? He can
That's
make
enough
all
right
them
there.
biscuits. that nigga, he can make all them biscuits. And it was a centipede, crazy defense and everything, but so is Cracker. So them niggas is just gonna be like immovable object versus immovable object.
Okay, Steve, let me ask you.
niggas,
Let me ask you two questions.
No, hold on. Let
all
me
right,
finish.
go ahead.
Okay,
No,
go ahead.
he can go ahead. He can go ahead and
Okay, what is Elder Centipede made out of that makes him so durable?
Shit, I don't know. Bug shell.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure the shit was like some metal type shit because Metal Knight took that shit to upgrade his own shit. So two, what is Cracker made out of that make him so goddamn durable?
Extremely dense
Magical
biscuits, nigga. What you mean? Like what?
Huh? No. Say that again, Steve. I couldn't hear you.
Extremely dense biscuits, nigga. What you mean?
Okay, checkmate. Thank you.
All right,
How's
my
that
next question.
checkmate?
Yo,
Hold on, wait,
Stebo,
wait.
Stebo.
Dancing
Let me check you
Don't
real
even
quick,
make
Stebo,
sense.
on this one. Hey, Stebo,
Stebo?
question. Well, Stevo.
Stebo.
Thank you.
So,
Jesus.
yo, do with a fro.
Oh.
Basically.
How niggas met in real life? How do you not know his name?
I don't want to call him by his government. I don't want to call him by his government. That's all.
That's a fact, though. Like,
I'm like, wait, how is you fucking this up?
no. Continue, though. Continue.
Nah. Like I said, Cracker doesn't have high endurance. He ain't gonna lie. Like you said, they're two immovable objects, right?
Bruh.
Yeah.
So Cracker does not have high dirt like
Yes, he does.
stamina. He can't. They
He
went
fought
for 11 hours.
hours. What are you talking about?
Did you not see him huffing and puffing, bro?
No, ever.
No, he
Loomis
was huffing and puffing just a little bit, but he was good though. Like
When?
it wasn't like
In
the
the
nigga about to
anime?
But what
die.
house did he blow down?
Nah,
That's
man.
the question.
No, all right.
And
Then
then we know when he gets like to that point when he's like not tired, but on the threshold of being tired. He
No,
doesn't
he's
think
not.
logically.
But that's not why he lost that shit. He lost it because he got
I just
frustrated.
want you to understand.
He was
Elder
aggravated.
Centipede.
He
can
lost because
literally
he got
run
plot
through-
armor, dude. Come on.
Elder Centipede is running through literally every biscuit soldier. Like
Cracker's gonna become a
Hold
shit.
on.
That's what he's
Until
gonna
he
become.
gets to the very last one.
Hold on, though. Hold
In the
on.
elements, blunt damage, except from Saitama, but that's
What if
different.
Cracker
No,
jumped
he got hurt by
in
other niggas.
after-
What you mean?
Whenever you thought he got hurt, the nigga just made a new shell for himself and got
Yeah,
strong.
but he still
Can
got
you
hurt.
really
Cracker
see? Can you really
yes,
see
but he
Cracker
gets
doing what
stronger after he
what
gets.
that did?
The outer shell that was weaker than the inner shell
So
somehow.
Right,
he
I'm
got
put
to
this
kill
way.
that nigga
Can you
before he can
see?
reform.
Can you see like Cracker doing what Metal Bat could do
Fuck
to
no.
El Centipede?
Fuck
Hell
no.
yeah.
Yes.
Fuck
Hell
you.
yeah. Why not?
Crazy.
Wow.
Thank you.
You
Never.
crazy.
Thank you.
Bro,
Metal
we
Bat.
we
Stop
saw
this.
Cracker. Bro, we saw Cracker clash with Gear 4th, bro. Come on.
Gear fourth
Come
is
on.
not.
Hold on.
doing
Steve-O,
I
you
don't
and I
know.
both
Somebody
know
Gear
we
4th.
compared feats and shit. We already know Gear 4th is only like a city block level, man. Multi-city block level at most, bro. Let's not compare this shit now.
Yeah, but I
Elder
can't.
Centipede,
Like,
the one that grow,
is
the
that
one
higher
that
than
fucked up
City Block?
Genos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck up
Everybody
Genos
fucks
and
up Jimmy.
Bang and his brother
Is
fought.
Metal Bat higher than
playing with
They
us,
did
City
that
Block? I
like
don't think so.
atomic fucking
Stop playing with
vibration
us,
shit.
Steve-O.
Protect, whatever.
Steve-O,
Hold on.
Elder Centipede was
Yeah,
running
but
through the
Jonas is a
city.
trash can. Like, why are we
No effort.
doing that? Like,
Genos will beat your ass.
Genos has also
Centipede
had
was wrecking
thousands
his
of
city with
upgrades
no effort.
that's made him a lot
Look,
better than
Genos will beat your ass.
I'm not sleeping on Elder
I
Centipede.
bet you he not. Control
I'm
or
just
delete that
giving
nigga.
Cracker
Like, yeah.
his just due.
Say again, Steve-O?
But why
I
couldn't
said I'm not sleeping on
Cracker
Centipede.
just
I'm giving Cracker his just
jump
due.
in?
I'm not saying Cracker weak. I'm just saying he weak compared to that.
We're not saying the shields ain't finna spark when they get hit, but they're finna break too.
Like the only nigga that I see
Why
that beat
couldn't
El Centipede was
Cracker
Metal Bat.
jump
I
in
don't
his
see Metal
mouth
Bat versus Cracker winning.
and make
Yeah, me neither.
crackers enough
I don't,
to blow
Ooh,
him up
shit. I can imagine.
from the inside?
Hey, what? You say that he's
You
gonna
wildin',
make
my lady,
crackers
you wildin'.
inside of Elder Centipede and destroy it from the
Yes.
inside?
Clap, clap, clap.
No,
Tell me
bro.
Hold
He
on,
gonna be
he
clapping.
already
He
did that.
be clapping cheeks, baby.
Genos already
Not
did
that
that.
one.
Genos got inside of Elder Centipede and incinerated him.
Hello, wait. But Cracker can make infinite
Off him up.
crackers. Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, but now he's in
But
his
like,
digestive system
It-
and he's being digested.
Clapping back.
What are we talking
And
about,
he
bro?
can get water.
Yo,
Can
Cracker's
he
gonna
digest
literally
the
turn to a shit
liquid?
stain, bro.
And
Cracker's weak
can
against
make
moisture,
the-
Milo. That's the problem.
That nigga ain't shit, literally. Like, yeah.
Nah,
Come
man.
on.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
nigga Cracker.
Infinite
Yo,
and beyond. Clap, clap, clap. Clap it up.
hey Milo,
He going
I
to
just
sleep
want you to understand,
forever.
Elder Centipede, like, is literally cannot be broken, and if you do break it, it's a stronger shell underneath,
Yeah,
and it's a chore to beat it.
ridiculous.
Like,
Okay.
it's
You
like,
bypass
and Cracker,
the
and
shell.
Cracker, and another thing, you said Cracker can just
Doesn't
go
work like
inside
that.
it. Cracker is an individual that doesn't like to get hurt. Why would he do something that would let him hurt?
I didn't say. Are we
Hey,
talking first personalities
Yeah,
or
bro.
how they could win?
Get
Yes
some
or
water,
no?
man.
I think I'll give up because I actually forgot that the second shell was underneath.
What did you think it was?
I thought that nigga had to take time to reform me.
energy, bro.
I thought that nigga had to
Oh.
reform me, bro. I
Yo,
thought he had
this
to
nigga,
reform
this
me.
nigga is tripping.
Where did you
First, you
think
niggas
it
told me that
was?
Big Mom is beating Rover, and now
Bro, I
Cracker
have
rolled
a
out
terrible
against EC.
memory. You niggas should know this by now.
All right, let's get
Yeah,
the vote
but-
popping and shit.
Oh wait, but you knew he had a second show. Like, where did you think it went? Like, what did you think?
I thought he was just gonna reform it, bro. I thought he was just gonna
Oh,
back. That's what I remember now.
All
I
right,
remember
so
him growing
we're
another.
finna get that vote popping in because the viewers asking for that bitch. So let's get it on. Doc, you
Elder Centipede, bro.
already know up in there. So
Elder Centipede, stop asking me dumb shit.
we gonna ask you again next round. I'll be ready.
Keep asking it.
Steve-O.
Oh, you already know, man. You ain't gotta go Elder Centipede on this.
Oh,
Elder Centipede, sir.
Milo,
I mean, Elder Center. I mean, yeah, but
Charlie.
what if?
I still can't vote for myself.
What's wrong with you, man?
Damn. I don't know. I think I could take him. Elder Centipede.
All right. BDV.
I'm voting for Charlie.
Thank you. Insane.
Hold on, wait. Charlie, are you drunk when you're fighting him?
I mean, more than likely, I'll probably be
I ain't
drunk.
not drunk. Might be a problem.
High as hell. I mean, I'm most definitely gonna be off the hair round, so I ain't gonna feel shit. That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be a lot closer than what we thought.
The zombie man.
What's good, yours?
Elder Centipede. You already know what's going on.
Facts.
You
All right.
should vote for Charlie.
1 minute vote, my niggas in the chat. Wait for the
Yo,
chat.
this should be you, man. If I see any of you niggas say fucking crack, I want to be looking at y'all.
Wait. Who's
Charlie.
fighting?
Oh, Charlie, people.
Yo, what's crazy is like Steve-O had us going for that shit for a whole 30 minutes.
That's wild.
Damn, that was 30 minutes?
Like,
Oh,
No,
wow.
30 minutes. We're like 15
it
minutes.
was like 15 minutes, and it shouldn't
It
have
was
been
15.
that long.
I heard him say. I
Well,
heard
I mean,
him
that's
say
still
that,
15
and I
minutes that you
zoned.
won't get back.
As soon as he said cracker, my mind shut off.
Oh no.
As soon as these niggas told me Big Mom, I was like, Bradless as fuck.
The level of
You
intelligence.
just mad you lost the vote. Shut up.
My nigga, we lost by
That
one
nigga wanted
vote.
it to be Rover so bad.
We lost by one vote, bro. At least the chat is
fuck outta
credible,
here.
man.
That nigga wanted it to be Rover so
They're
bad.
not gonna disagree with that.
This
Get the fuck out of
revenge
here.
for that
At
Jeopardy
least the
shit.
chat is credible, man.
Yeah, this revenge for that Jeopardy
Khaleesi.
shit you put on us.
Listen, they're your fans. We're your friends. We not gonna agree with just.
I know half the niggas in the chat, man. I want to hear that bullshit, bro. It's all credible niggas in there.
They your fans, bro.
You don't want to hear that
Credible
rhetoric.
niggas in there, man.
They your fans.
No, don't let him
Oh,
keep
one
like
second.
disrespecting your fan base like that, bro.
One
Like,
second. Shout out to Black4 who just subscribed. Welcome to the family.
Thanks for being a fanboy.
For the Shogun that we in here, bro. Pushing that shit.
Thanks
I
for
like
being
how
my
he's
fan.
shouting niggas out.
Thank you for being my fan. I hope you always agree with me 24/7.
hey, yo. First of all, that's not his fan. First of all, that's not his fan, bro. It's a YouTube community, they're family, bro. Like all the other YouTubers do, man. Like, stop playing.
Oh, so he mad.
What are you talking about, EOS? Sounds stupid right now.
Yo.
First of all, this is a
Why you
YouTube.
laughing like that,
Give
man?
him that head right
Somebody
now.
mute that nigga. What the fuck?
Yo, you sound garbage, motherfucker. The fuck?
All right. So for the 1 minute vote, we got 1 for EC, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God damn, nigga. Everybody said EC.
Hey, right?
Yo, the fat
Use him up.
How many votes for Charlie? None?
Oh, damn, bro. Why niggas had to do this, bro? This shit for the
Oh, damn.
Big Mom versus Phoenix Man, right?
Oh, no, bro.
Keep erasing my votes, my.
Oh, shit. All right. So we got
What is it?
Atomic Samurai versus Tarmiel.
I don't
versus
read
who?
Seven Deadly Sin. I don't know who that is.
I missed the second part. Who?
Tarmiel.
Tarmiel.
Carmiel versus who?
Atomic
I forgot what
Samurai.
that nigga even.
Samurai?
I forgot what that nigga even capable of.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, my God. Y'all
Say
niggas
he's
know-
from Seven Deadly Sins.
I don't
We
read
try
Seven
to drop
Deadly
some
Sin.
head of the Tarmiel out here. Like, boy.
Yeah, like that's too much power.
Yeah, that's not.
Fuck. Should we just do the vote?
Yeah.
No, but he's fast as hell, bro. Atomic
Listen,
fast as fuck.
all I know is
Atomic Samurai is
Atomic
fast, but
Samurai
still,
talk
that's
about
too
some
much.
Yeah, I don't know what
limits like
Tarmiel
it's
is.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who this Tarmac is, but
I'm gonna drop some
Atomic
panels right
Samurai.
now and I'll put it on the screen for the
Did you
viewers.
see what
show
he did
me.
to Zelda in that
say, Tarmac?
split second?
Well, he
That's the
looks
name.
god. I'm looking at the pictures and he looks godlike, you know.
Don't pay it. Don't
Uh
pay
oh.
He's
it.
an
Oh.
angel. That's
He's a
why he
whole
looks
ass
godlike.
angel. He is a god.
Yeah,
Throw him
he is a
out.
whole
Whoever
angel.
votes for, I'm voting for it.
I am a god.
Much power, man.
All right, so let me explain to some of the viewers and some of y'all what some of his powers encompass. He has flight. He has overnatural strength, overnatural speed, extrasensory capabilities. He
Oh,
has,
okay. So Tarmac.
Tarmiel.
He has
He's an
anti-human projectiles. He has anti-life projectiles. He uses anti-life, quote unquote, magic. It's called arc.
He can regenerate.
He can regenerate from anything.
Okay, well, Atomic Samurai is a human, so
Exactly,
Tarzan
that's
gonna
what I'm
win.
saying. It's too much power difference, man. I don't even know why this is
Like
a
you
thing.
just named a whole bunch of shit Atomic Samurai ain't got.
But he
So
can
you
cut
might as well.
faster than
Hey.
this nigga, bro.
You basically
That
say,
doesn't matter.
yo, it's God versus
Did you
one
not just
nigga.
say he had regeneration? Say that.
So did
Yeah,
Melzigard
nigga,
and
he
Atomic
is
still
a
beat him.
whole
Okay,
angel, bro.
No one nigga
Tinkerbell
can have
won.
all
But nigga,
that
I'm not saying
power.
Tarmiel's not
That's
gonna
sticking up.
win. I'm saying that like, let's think about it first, bro. It's Tarmiel. No, it's
The gods
It's
will
Atomic,
not
dog.
believe us.
No,
We cannot let Atomic go
It's a
down
lot.
like this. Fuck.
It's a
we
L.
got to. Tinkerbell won,
Yeah,
y'all.
that's
You ain't got no
too much
choice,
power.
man.
That was a terrible matchup.
You really got
Yeah,
no
that's
choice.
really bad. You just named off a whole bunch of shit
Terrible
Atomic
matchup.
got. Like you might as well give it to Tarzan.
Listen, you said anti-human
Absolutely awful.
laser. He's a human. Anti-human laser. That's it.
Hey,
He
human
looked
laser.
like a big ass ball of just death and just hand it over to Atomic
Human
Samurai.
laser.
Oh, he can do shit like that? Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Anti-human
What y'all would say?
laser.
That Luke Cage could beat Dr. Fate next? Like, come on.
Hey yo, hey yo.
It's not a fight. It's
What
not
you
a
mean?
fight.
What you mean?
First
You
off,
get shit.
Atomic
Dr. Fate would
Samurai
end his
can't
mind.
fly. Atomic Samurai can't even fly. That's one thing.
Atomic Samurai can cut air.
Wait, that's the breaking
so-
factor for you? Like, he can't
Nah,
fly?
nah,
Look at that too, nigga. You think the flight is the breaking factor here?
I said first off, the nigga can't even fly. He can't
He
touch
can
the
cut
man.
air. He doesn't have to
Guys,
fly.
damning attacks.
Call
Like that's the first thing. He can't touch the guy. Second, like the dude can regenerate. That doesn't matter to him. Third,
When you
he
can
has
literally cut
anti-life
air.
projectiles. What?
Yeah, and he can like summon like fucking wind.
No.
All types of
There's
other
no need for
bullshit.
summoning if he has an attack that's anti-life, nigga. What?
We not voting for Tinkerbell yet. I thought we were done with it.
Yeah, this is a terrible matchup.
Don't take anti-life out of perspective though. It's called arc, and what it does if you get caught inside of it, like, and you get disintegrated, you can't go to heaven or hell. You just lost forever. And like, yeah, and then there's a special beam that like it does extra effect against demons, and then extra pain for any human or whatever.
Grim, you're explaining a lot, but he still dies, right?
You made it,
Bro, but Atomic is fast though, bro.
Nah, so it don't matter.
Man, Atomic putting a sword in that nigga, man.
He can die fast.
Tamriel would disintegrate his fucking sword.
Like it was close.
Atomic Samurai too fast, man.
Oh
I can agree that Atomic gonna win this. My only thing is that Atomic has shown evasive capability himself, like being able to move around and dodge attacks. His sword is the fastest that we've seen in most fictions besides two people on this very list. So, in terms of him getting attacked by Tarmiel, I'm positive he can like parry or like counter attack at least once.
For a second,
that don't mean
anti-life. Grim. He
still has to hit you with it though.
No, he doesn't.
That arc can be big as fuck.
And he
bad.
he just makes the orb.
Are we just gonna debate about what Tinkerbell can and can't do? Because Atomic
Yes.
Samurai not doing half of the shit he can.
All right, bet. Let's just get the vote in, bro. Damn, dog. My nigga, I tried, bro. I tried. Y'all niggas can't say I ain't no Atomic fanboy, bro. All right,
You didn't try hard enough. You let Murata down.
There was nothing you could say.
The
Alright,
nigga is an angel. Like, I mean,
What
Like, that was
where
already
he
a
at direct?
Yeah, these are one of like these unanimous. I say unanimous decisions. Like we just gotta be like, let's skip and go into the
It's
next.
never
No
that
reason
simple
for us to
though,
be
man.
like,
Oh, it is. Oh, it is that simple.
Hey, so
No,
what,
it is.
what
He
you
could
think?
be.
Who win?
He
Who
could
win?
be a weak angel. You can't just say he's an angel.
Tarmac.
Exactly.
He said
No.
Tarmac. All right, so Docky, who you going with?
Tarmiel.
Facts. So
Tarzan.
Steve-O?
Oh, okay. I'm going with Atomic Samurai.
You already know, bruh. What's going on, Cola?
I already said Atomic is losing.
Oh damn!
Hold on, we didn't say.
Hey, no.
Tarmiel wins.
If niggas are actually gonna say Atomic, that would switch my vote because I was trolling.
I said Tarmiel, nigga. So
Okay.
What's up, Milo?
I vote for Charlie. I don't care.
Charlie.
Agreed. I don't believe in magic, so none of that shit will phase me.
Alright, so I'm gonna
Just saying, I don't believe in magic. Anti-life equations don't work on me.
Listen,
I believe they bullshit.
Charlie's a writer, and these are all works of fiction. He has to
I'll beat
delete
them asses.
button.
Oh wow.
Please.
Yeah, but his
get
work
no
of fiction isn't a part
Yeah,
of other people's works of fiction. Like,
Charlie
And
will
that's
write
why-
the
that's why
ass
he's
whooping
not in the
faster than it would come to him.
That's why he's not in the tournament.
Well, if
Charlie got the power to the pen.
Tarmiel.
like, wait, you just say like he would write his own ass whooping.
Nah, he will write him whipping Tarzan's ass faster than Tarzan his ass. Understand the English language, EOS. Jesus Christ.
I wanna do
Yeah,
something
we all know the
freaky
Nephilim
to
won.
you.
All right, bet.
Are we voting?
That's pretty much locked in. So Tommy got that bit. We're gonna keep pushing now. On to the next bracket. Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
Who the?
Oh.
Yo, Grim, if it's
No,
not
this next
hype,
one's pretty easy.
I'm gonna be upset.
We're not even gonna.
Alright.
Yeah, we're just gonna because it happened in the series. So, 1-0. It was Zeldris versus Dreyfus, and we know the difference.
Oh, yeah.
Man, no, I don't know about that, bro. I think that nigga Dreyfus could take it.
Shut your ass up, man. Cracker can,
That's just disrespectful, bro. Like, why are you doing like that, man?
Nah, Cracker.
Hey, I got one for y'all, bro. I know y'all niggas gonna get credits for this too, but I bet money.
It better be a good one.
Yo, all right. Flashy Flash versus Blackbeard.
Blackbeard. I dare nigga to say somebody else.
Bitch,
I dare nigga to
clapping them cheeks, bro. Hey,
hold on. Hold on, Grim. Let me lead this off.
Flashy clap. Go ahead,
Listen,
so.
I am very, 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 very sorry to all of my boys in this chat. Flashy Flash is fucking up Blackbeard.
Bugging the fuck out, yo.
Yo, tell him, bro.
Bugging out, bro. Blackbeard is beating that nigga ass, bro.
Hold on, wait.
No.
Y'all are bugging.
We seen Flashy Flash whoop two niggas' ass with no hesitation, no problem.
Them two niggas wasn't Blackbeard, bro.
No.
Hey, I'm gonna have to agree with this sentiment. Flashy Flash is wrecking this fool. Like,
Tell him 3 times, bro. Flashy clapping, bro.
Wait.
Yo.
Go ahead, Milo.
So now Flashy Flash has to run, right? You have been arguing with me. What if
Stop it.
Blackbeard
No, we're not gonna stop. Keep going.
air and shakes
Listen,
the air?
Flashy Flash is faster than Flashy Flash. Let me put it to you. Let me put it to you.
This nigga has jumped off of falling rocks. He's propelled himself.
Let him go. Watch, I got it. Go ahead.
Hold on, wait. Flashy Flash loses his footing no matter where. Because we know you could crack the air, the ground, shake.
Okay, Milo. Let me listen, Milo. Flashy Flash will move faster than Blackbeard can extend his arm.
What doesn't need to extend his arm? He can create a black hole in an instant. Like what? What are we doing?
Hockey.
And observation.
Can
God.
Yo,
interact.
you ever
Okay,
see
but we
that
know
nigga got that
Speed
shit?
can bypass observation hockey. That's the whole purpose of Snake
Not-
Man.
Yo.
Literally the
No, it's
entire
not.
thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It was
Because
literally.
you
Yeah,
can't
actually, that is the entire purpose of Snake Man.
And what was the entire
Luffy
purpose
had
of
to
Snake Man?
gain observation hockey.
To deal
To
with
make
Katakuri,
Snake
but he
Man
used his
work.
speed
But-
to deal with Katakuri's future.
But I think we're
future sight.
forgetting a big thing that Blackbeard had said when he was fighting Ace, that he absorbed, that I do not have the power to turn intangible, but I do have
He
the
absorbed
power
the
to
tape.
absorb everything.
Okay, I
That's
don't care
what
how
he
much you can
said.
absorb. You can't absorb your neck getting cut the fuck off.
But
Sorry.
he's not gonna cut his neck. That's the whole thing.
Yes, he is.
Logia.
He's gonna absorb
he
that.
is.
He's gonna
He's
take
not
that.
a normal Logia.
Hold on,
He's gonna
hold on,
take
bro.
that, exactly.
We're not gonna like, but we're like, I'm sorry, we're not gonna entertain some shit like it didn't happen. Like he beat two people that were supposed to be as strong as Blackbeard himself in terms of speed
No, they're
in
not.
less than a second.
No,
That's
they weren't.
speed. That's not in power. Those are two different
What?
things.
Okay,
What are we
speed.
talking?
Okay,
So speed and power is the same.
but
All right, hold on, hold on. So let me get EOS.
Like
Let me
he
get
can.
Hold up. So let me
He
get
can
EOS.
move faster.
Hold on.
Blackbeard can get his attacks off.
EOS. If I have a gun, right, and I'm standing in front of you, can you dodge that bullet?
Doesn't matter if I can dodge a bullet or not. If I have the armor, right? If I have
Correct
a
yourself.
bulletproof
You
vest
can't.
on me,
Just
then
correct it. You can't.
Hold on,
if I
bulletproof
have a
vest.
You can't.
What's
armor,
your
then
bulletproof
what?
vest?
You mean
What
what
about hockey?
You didn't say which gun it
Are we
was.
done?
No, what is the
He can
bulletproof
move-
vest
he
that
can
Blackbeard
move
has?
faster than
I
Blackbeard's
just told you he
observation.
can absorb everything. It's like his thing.
Okay,
What
but
is-
he can't absorb
what?
his neck getting cut the fuck open.
Remember when he's fighting Ace, right? And Ace shoots you with fire. He said, "I cannot go intangible, but what I can do is absorb
He's
everything."
not
That's what he's.
absorbing his head getting cut off.
Hold on. I have to.
He
What?
absorbed.
Did you not?
Blackbeard
What the fuck?
punch.
The nigga got hit with fire spikes in the same exact page. What?
He said that literally right after.
Hey, question: if he can absorb everything, how come he didn't absorb that punch from Luffy?
Thank you.
Or the fire spikes that hit him?
He did.
He did. He
Look.
literally did.
No,
he
bro.
literally did.
Listen. What I'm
He
saying.
literally,
He
I quote,
feels-
it happened right after.
EOS,
What are you talking about?
hold on. EOS, this is what I'm saying. A fire spike went into him and then he absorbed it. Why would he survive if he got his head cut off? That's what we're trying to say. It's not going to be like the spikes. Hold on. It's not going to be like the spikes where they go onto him and he's able to absorb them, or debris where he can suck it up with his blackness or something like that, or the air when he can quake and shit. He's moving several miles in less than a second. I can drop you panels of him circling the entire. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
If your
I can drop you.
argument is that
I can
his-
drop. Hold on, bro. I can drop panels of him circling cavern several times in less than a second. Why is?
I think the thing is though, your
The
argument
environment
seems to be that
without
his
it.
hockey is going to be what saves him, and I'm telling you that Flashy Flash can move faster than his observation can react to.
I'm telling
Oh,
you, I'm
yeah.
also adding on
Of
to
You
course.
know
that.
that.
Flashy Flash.
We do know that.
first off,
Fact, Milo.
Flashy Flash can cut like they said to start this conversation. He would cut his head off before anything even starts for him.
You got time for fat ass Blackbeard? Give me a fucking break.
Listen,
Say,
y'all
like-
forgetting.
Like the
Dark
speed
World.
this man displayed in the fight that they had, within the fight that he had against those two dudes that were incredibly fast, he wrecked them so much faster than they could move.
He caught a sword that was still flying after he dealt several blows to them niggas.
Oh yeah, bro. No. You gotta say it right, bro. They knocked the sword out of his hand, right? He fought them niggas, and they caught the sword while he was still flying back.
The sword that they knocked out of his hand.
He was running. He was running into the maneuver, and then he happened to be next to the sword, bitch. It was still flying, but like, fuck out of here, dog. I don't want to hear it, dog.
But before
Don't wanna
that
hear
even
it.
happened, while they were still moving in slow motion, all the explosions from their prior actions were just now reacting by the time the fight was done. Whole thing, and it was a
Never
whole ass
fought
ordeal.
anybody with observation hockey.
Bruh,
No one
observation
can
is
react
not
that bad.
fast niggas alive. Like we seen it with Stickman. A nigga that could see the future could not react to it.
And Flashy Flash is way faster than Snake Man.
Facts.
Yeah, way faster than Snake Man.
I don't even think Snake Man is a tenth of the speed of Flashy Flash.
Bro, the debris fell after they died, not during. After they died.
Yeah, that's what I said. It didn't even start to react until after he killed them.
Look, I still think Blackbeard has
No.
a
That's
say.
something about them.
No, y'all just fanboys. It's okay.
No, but Blackbeard wouldn't even be able to react, bro. He would like
Dude,
there
you're
seems
a
They didn't
wild
need to.
What do you mean, bro? You realize you gotta
I'm
think to use
I'm
it.
not
If
talking
you
about. I'm not talking
really
about the armament. I'm talking about like the fruit, like as him being alive, right? Because
Yeah,
right,
because
unless you are in the camp of Logias are not always a Logia, and they have to actually turn it on when they're being.
Hey, I'm gonna say it again. If he can absorb anything, why did he get that punch in the face from Luffy? He ain't absorbed nothing from that.
and he gets sliced by Whitebeard.
And he got
That's Daylight,
fire.
nigga.
Again, no. His body feels the pain.
It's over for him.
This nigga
What?
Flashy
Flashy
Flash could
Flash is still
literally rip
over.
his part out his chest, and this nigga would not be able to react. It would just happen that fast.
It's not. He's not ripping his heart out of his chest, bro. Get
I
out of
just
here.
want you to think about this,
Good.
right?
He's really that
If
fast and that
Flashy
strong.
Flash in a
He just
fight
wait.
wanted to attack, cut your neck in the same spot 100 times until it could come off, he could do it, and
So
you
we're
would never
forgetting
feel it.
hockey now.
Yeah, you wouldn't even feel that
I
shit.
bet. I'm arguing anyway. I'm voting for Chop.
Uh-oh.
One second.
I don't understand. Like, even if he's not taking, still feels it.
Bro, what's up with your shit?
All right, but yeah, we about to hop off and then hop right back on. Hold up.
Huh?
Embarrass this nigga. He would
Yo,
poke his
whoa,
eyeballs
whoa,
out and
whoa.
put them in his hands,
We
bro.
back,
Whoa.
finally. Sorry for that trouble and shit. About like 30 seconds ago, the stream went down for the last one. We should be in better conditions right now. If you're in the chat, please actively let me know if the stream's having issues again. I appreciate it, Suki and Ask for letting me know, bro. We get that shit popping on this new one, so let me know what y'all niggas think, what y'all niggas feeling and shit. We're gonna get that shit super duper popping and back to it. Now let's get that vote for Flashy Flash. Now let's do that Flashy Flash versus Blackbeard.
You already know who's winning. Let's stop playing.
Damn, even the nigga who was going for Blackbeard is.
No, what you talking about? I'm talking about Blackbeard.
Nah, you know what it is.
You know damn well.
You know what it is, man.
All right, Doctor, you good?
Flashy Flash, bro.
You bugging, dog, Q.
Nigga, you're crazy.
Soap.
Flashy Flash.
See, look at y'all. The chat, I bet you the chat be more credible than y'all. Oh, you said me? Oh, Blackbeard.
So. Steve.
Blackbeard, that's it.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Shit, man. Damn, cause I gotta think about it, dude. Cause you know, man, Flashy Flash is pretty fast, man, like hella fast. But that Blackbeard, I mean,
He's annoying.
he's black and he has a beard. He can make black holes.
He has a beard.
He can make black holes. If you make a black hole, that nigga Flashy Flash speed, you know, it ain't really gonna, you know.
To be honest,
we're gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying? We can talk about speed. We can crack the nigga's skull, you know what I'm saying? But Flashy Flash just that fast, you know what I'm saying? I read the webcomic, the nigga fast, man.
Fast, motherfucker, fast.
So I'm gonna say Flash. She Flash.
Facts, gang. All right, what's going on, Cola?
Where that energy, West? You're not keeping that same energy, nigga.
I'm relying on the chat, bro.
The argument against Flashy Flash made no sense whatsoever.
All right, J. Hudson.
Who are setting up these matches? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Who else?
We have fucking Tamrio versus Metal
Who else? Who do you really think?
Blackbeard. Who's doing this?
This is the algorithm, man. This is round 2.
Nigga said it algorithm.
This is a terrible matchup. Fucking Flashy Flash is watching this nigga.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they got an acronym for that.
Enlightened, bro.
GRIM.
Huh?
What's good, Milo?
Zihaha.
Nigga, you trash.
You trash, nigga.
Nigga, you
Yo,
trash.
fact. Yo, Milo credible. Huh?
Milo's
What was
credible. You creditless. So you both.
You don't think it's weird that you agree with EOS right now, Milo? You don't think that's a problem?
What do you
Wait,
mean weird, yo? Like, what are you trying to do, Mo?
I'm just saying.
What are you trying
EOS?
Yeah.
Flashy Flash.
Thank
Yo,
you.
what? Oh my god!
You trash,
Thank you.
Hold that, DOS. Hold that.
Stupid.
Yo, Mo, I thought we were cool, bro.
You played
Nah,
yourself.
I'm not gonna do it to EOS, but he's mad creditless. But
Yo,
Blackbeard
Milo, what?
because he
How you say
agreed
you're
with
not gonna do it to him? Then do it to him. Like,
me. But Blackbeard still
Milo
winning.
Savage out here, man.
I'm not gonna turn my back on Blackbeard just because EOS and
Creditless?
his creditless reputation.
Yeah.
How I have a creditless reputation?
You know what you be doing.
Come true. What?
You know what you be doing.
So we got 3 flashes in the chat. That's about 2 shit.
35% of the things I say come true. I don't get it, bro.
uh-oh.
On to the next
Things that come out your mouth which creditless.
Y'all think
It's true. It doesn't matter. Look at Usopp, man.
The fanboys about to go crazy for this one, bro.
Try to cater to
Not
so
all.
what? Get them on your
Like,
All y'all niggas ready? Here you go.
Sure.
yeah.
Here you go. Zoro.
Or the 1 minute vote? Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Zoro versus Child Emperor.
Child Emperor, bro. I dare nigga to say Zoro, bro.
Child Emperor is watching that
Zoro.
nigga.
Yeah, ain't no. Yo, Froob is screaming somewhere.
Oh, I'm telling you. He's like, what type of bullshit is this?
Yeah, dog.
All I gotta say for Child Emperor is my nigga did a Kamehameha blank period.
I mean, just Child Emperor is just way smarter than Zoro, so.
Yeah,
Zoro doesn't know
Emperor.
his left from his right. He's not beating
Listen.
Child Emperor, bro.
All Child Emperor do is gotta hide, and he gonna have time to build a whole Titanic, cause Zoro never gonna find him. He could literally build a new Pluton.
I'm
Child
gonna show
Emperor.
respect to Zoro's observation hockey. Say that nigga can at least do that, but it don't matter if he finds him. He's not.
What are you talking about?
You can't touch him.
No, the nigga's not even fast enough to catch up to a Tontato. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
No. You misunderstand. You misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm saying show some respect to Zoro that he does have observation hockey that he can at least try to locate him. I'm saying it's not gonna matter because the niggas at the end of the day can do a Kamehameha. It's over. Like it's not
He
like
has
it's necessary.
lightsabers.
But the fact that he's got it in the back makes it over. I don't care.
He has several lightsabers. I don't want to hear it. The nigga
My nigga has a whole Gundam.
A whole Gundam. A whole Gundam, man.
How many niggas you know got Gundams, man?
I know it ain't no nigga in One Piece that got no Gundam.
The Shogun.
Zoro's not dodging that.
Yeah, they do have the Shogun.
You know what I mean?
Is Zoro watching Frankie Shogun?
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean by watch? What do you mean by
Zoro
watch?
I don't think Zoro could cut
Zoro's
Watt
not
Metal.
beating Frankie Shogun, bro.
Whoa. Okay, he's beating Frankie Shogun.
Wait,
he's
what?
not
No,
watching
No, he's not
Frankie
beating Frankie
Shogun.
He's
No.
not beating Frankie Shogun, bro.
Okay.
Zoro's,
Hold on. We're not
I
having
think
this
he's
conversation.
beating Frankie Shogun pretty
I think we
handily.
have it.
Come on, dog.
He's not beating
He's
Frankie.
beating Frankie
Listen,
Shogun
we
pretty
just
handily. Come
we
on,
just
guys.
have to have a conversation. Do
We're
you
better
think
than
Zoro
this.
could cut Wapple Metal? I don't.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No.
Wait,
You want me to tell you
you
why?
don't think Zoro can cut Wapple Metal?
No.
That shit was pretty
Baby
strong.
5 cut it. Baby 5
And it
cut Wapple Metal.
reformed
Of course.
itself. Like,
Oh yeah, it's not even like steel. It's like it's an alloy, bro. Like it's bendable and all that, bro. It's flexible and shit.
So you think Zoro's gonna cut him and then walk away?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Zoro
If
is that
that's
type
what,
of dumb
if that's what you
nigga, bro.
think, then
You act
fine.
like Zoro's not that dumb, bro.
But Zoro's not that dumb. What?
Yo,
Come
yeah,
on,
he's
son.
definitely that.
First of all, Zoro likes to cut and then pose for
Thank
like
you.
10 seconds.
Thank you.
And
And I tell that Wapper
What?
Metal to fun back.
What?
They're both in.
What did nigga say?
What did he say?
It doesn't matter. Child Emperor.
Yeah, we all agree.
Zoro likes to cut.
All right, that was a pretty. I
And pose.
thought it'd be more, but ain't no fanboys in here. Bet. Let's get to that vote then.
Sorry,
Because
Farouk.
Janoy's not here, bro. If Janoy was here, that would be different.
Man. Yeah, no, Janoy's still stuttering in PA right
Has Janoy read One Punch Man?
Y'all better be glad that Big News wasn't here. Like, what?
I
Has
think
Big News read One Punch Man?
Big News is smart enough to know when Zoro's not gonna win.
Which is weird because
We'll vote
News
for
is
him
the
anyway,
one
though.
that told me this was happening.
Vote for him anyway.
All right.
One of the people.
So then, Doc, you say Chad Emperor, right?
Absolutely.
Facts. So too, right?
Yeah.
Steve-O?
Oh yeah, Child Emperor, baby.
Cola? I'm gonna pretend you said Child Emperor. Milo?
Child Emperor over every swordsman in One Piece.
Damn.
Agreed. EOS J Hudson?
Even Mihawk?
Even Mihawk.
He has a lightsaber, man. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I'm about to say that lightsaber trumps everything.
Yo, Black Sword
Mihawk
nothing
have
to
a
our
lightsaber
light
too,
sword. Like,
Mikey.
come on, bro.
Old boy's got a Gundam in the front and a whole Kamehameha back. It's over. Why are we still doing this?
Yeah, Child Emperor, dog.
Alright, bet. Let's see what the chat saying too.
Black
I'm just
swords
saying
aren't
Mihawk could have a
light
lightsaber.
swords.
Yeah, Child Emperor. Yeah, facts. Facts. Yeah.
I ain't got to prove.
Hey, Sasuke, that server was on the last time, bro. It was. Alright, and then, the
Child
next
Emperor
one-
is a Jedi, bro.
The next one is Delore versus Escanor, but we know the result.
Yeah. Oh, Escanor, baby. What you mean?
Yeah, the sun god.
He already bodied that nigga.
Yeah. Wait, straight up. Not
At
even.
least you don't read Seven Deadly Sins.
I've seen the anime and I know the greatness that is Escanor.
Bro, they fucked up these matchups, bro. Like, no. My
On
nigga
time
finna
shit
get bodied,
talker.
bro. Alright, this next one.
She wears shorts and I wear sneakers.
Whitebeard versus Rudicell.
And
Versus who?
about the day.
Versus Rudicell.
I'm gonna still say
When you
Rudicell.
wake up and find
It's not a
what
competition,
you're
man. It's
looking
not a
for is here.
Too much talk.
Hey, yo, stop singing, bro. Fucking.
Sorry, that's the shit right now. But you see that Sorry, that's it. I'm done.
You said Whitebeard versus Rudicell?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rudicell.
You're gonna have to scroll down in the stream. Oh wait, never mind. I'm bugging.
Fuck, dog. Why these?
Hey, what's up with these
bro?
matchups, Grim?
I mean, I show respect to Whitebeard, but
we did the first round like 4 days ago, and there was a bunch of different ones, and these are the second round. So like,
some of the matchups are gonna be a little unfair. That happens. Once we get to the closer to the final rounds, they'll be more equal.
I'm about to say, because some of these shits has just been yikes.
It's like any tournament bracket. You're gonna get a 10th seed and a number 1 seed fighting each other, and it's just not gonna be fair.
Does anybody have an argument for why Whitebeard could do anything or no?
I don't know who the other nigga is, so
I don't know who Rudicell is, bro.
Is this the Whitebeard that we saw? Or Whitebeard in full
form of
capability?
God.
I mean, the one that we saw.
Hey, Grant, I'm gonna need you to list off
That's
Rudicell's
very important.
abilities because I read what Seven Deadly Sins and I choose Rudicell.
All right, but so
That's
Rudicell,
very important.
Rudicell is kind of like the other nigga I mentioned, but he's the leader of that other nigga.
he's the leader of who?
Remember
Tarmiel. Remember that Tarmiel nigga with all those abilities?
Oh, so that's not no demon nigga, right?
Nah. Ain't no demon nigga.
Is Tarminsil the angel?
Yeah.
Tarmiel.
All right, so this one's another angel. I'll show you the picture in a second. So
He's not the leader though, like in the flashback.
Is the leader.
Yeah, no, this nigga is the leader.
He the boss. Slaying that.
I'm gonna have to give it to him. Yeah.
Hey, that's why I said Grim list off that nigga's abilities because these niggas don't know.
All right,
Can he destroy the world though?
They don't hear me.
Can he destroy the world though?
There we go.
Yeah, he technically
Slip.
could.
Slip.
He has
Game mode.
Let's see here. All right, so he has superhuman strength, extrasensory perception, complete light manipulation, flight, extreme regeneration, extreme energy projection, extreme healing,
Ooh.
telepathy.
Oh.
He has telekinesis. Force
All he
field
got to do
correction.
is flash some butt and Whitebeard mine in his game.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
Uh-oh.
Tell you.
Hey,
All he
Wait,
got to
what?
do
Wait.
is all he got to do is
That's
show
actually
Whitebeard some young man butt and it's done.
Yo, what is up
That's
with you,
actually
dog?
canon.
He can control people's minds.
Oh
He
my
can
God, done.
make you stronger. He can.
I know we in Grimm's stream and all. Yeah.
I'm
He's
spitting
resistant
facts.
to
You
mind
know
control, fire,
Show that nigga's man.
petrification, curses, aging. He can destroy large islands, single attacks, country level attacks. He moves at the speed of light.
He fought fucking the leader of devils.
Yeah, he fought the leader of the demons, who also has the same exact stats, if not half stronger.
A bunch of strong niggas, man.
Yeah, multi-item level plus durability.
Whitebeard's getting one shot, by the way. That's what I'm saying, straight up.
Yeah, like within the first second. Like, really,
It's pretty devastating.
So fast, like on that power level with the Tommy Samurai. If you're really thinking about, you know what he did to Zeldris, and within that fraction of a second, he attacked him. That was a lot.
Hell no, I don't remember.
He's the two fastest niggas in terms of swordsmanship, and Bruce Hill is given. He moves at the speed of light in terms of his swordsmanship, and Zeldris, the nigga,
Why
looks
is
like
this
Yoda's master.
a matchup?
That's what
I told you because this nigga Grim keeps making
Listen
them.
here,
That's
bro.
why.
Listen here, bro. In the Shogunate, we will pay respect to Whitebeard, no matter what it is. We pay him respect.
No respect. I have no respect.
This is not respect. This nigga's getting loaded.
Grim, I said it before. I showed no respect. He's getting one shot.
All Whitebeard needs to do is see some booty, and he's done.
Show him some man butt.
By the time he stands up out his chair to attack, that nigga is already dead.
Of course.
Y'all
You won't even need half a Viagra. He's good.
Y'all gonna stop disrespecting that nigga.
Grim has this nigga Stope has no respect for Whitebeard.
No, I don't respect a grown nigga having other grown niggas call him daddy.
Bro, you gonna stop that shit, bro? He ain't gay. Stop that shit, bro. That nigga's not.
I'm
gay.
serious.
You're not gonna
He's
put
super
that
gay.
standard on these parts.
So why he put that tramp stamp on his back?
So Birdman's gay, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Birdman is very gay.
Absolutely. Extremely gay. So the question is that?
Not gonna put respect on that nigga name.
Hey, Little Wayne.
I don't care if he talking to all three of us. That nigga gay.
Maybe just a little.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I don't respect no full grown nigga that has no other niggas calling them daddy. Like that's not happening.
Okay, but what about the niggas who are calling him daddy? Then what about them niggas?
Nigga, they lowered and low. What you mean?
So,
They slugs.
I'm just saying, like, no
respect. Niggas on his crew call him Big Father. I have more respect for that.
Yeah, Capone is surrounded by gangsters, and he's married and got a whole kid.
So being married and having a whole kid is different. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. They call him.
So they're not gay niggas that like that were married and had kids before. Is that what you're trying to say?
Listen, in that moment, they're not gay.
What the hell, bro? Whitebeard is not gay. Fuck, guys.
So why did he put that tramp stamp on Ace back?
Brotherhood, dog.
If he was gay, I still love him.
Listen, I joined a fraternity.
You'll love him. What the fuck?
No way in that fraternity they putting a tramp stamp on my back.
Hey, Steve-O, if he asks you, like, you can join my crew, but you gotta let me get it. You gonna let him get it?
Hell no. This bus is exclusive.
Get what?
What did you just, nigga? What?
I know he did not. Please don't never say that again.
Phrase. Nah, we not.
Wait.
No,
Steve-O.
Steve-O. We're not even doing that.
No.
What did I say?
Nah, I ain't gonna repeat it. I ain't gonna repeat it.
Nah.
I ain't gonna repeat it.
Come on.
You wildin', nigga.
You gotta say it. Come
Nah,
on.
No,
hell nah. This nigga took it too far, bro.
What did he say?
We don't got. Well, I'll tell you later, bro.
We're not even going to repeat it.
That's crazy, man. You
I
crazy,
think
nigga.
I heard.
I didn't hear what he said, yo. To be
Can't call me
Oh my
weird, bro.
Yo,
god.
that nigga
You cannot call
Nah,
me
wow,
weird.
bro.
that's some next shit, bro. Stop it.
What did
I
he
missed it. What happened?
Nah.
Yo, the way they so adamant about not telling me, I'm kind of fine with not knowing, to be honest.
Yeah, look, I
Oh,
want to know though. Like,
nah, man.
it's like missing a car accident.
All
You
I
just want to
heard
rewind just so you can see how bad it was.
All right, yo.
Oh, man.
So let's get it popping with the next one. This one's kind of
Just
like
pretend like I ain't said it.
it's kind of intriguing. I'm kind of one should win, but the other one like could win. So let me see what y'all niggas think. It's
What?
Metal Bat versus King Harlequin.
Ooh, Harlequin.
That's a lot of Seven Deadly Sins characters, though.
Is this before he
No, it's
got his
not equal,
training?
nigga. It's 8, and
No, I'm talking about like the rounds now. That's what I'm talking about.
Harlequin with all of his powers? Because I'm going Harlequin.
Yeah, if it's the
was
Harlequin
slapping that
before he had that train, I would say Metal Bat win.
Man, when
After
I asked the
that,
question,
Harlequin.
I said when I said was it white beard
Nice
full
start there,
capabilities, you niggas act like it was a joke. But now you talking about King.
So I can ask you. See, I know Whitebeard's full capabilities is like crazy shit. It still wouldn't have mattered against the opponent that he had.
Yeah, because he's still distracted by
Come on.
bleeding.
he would have got trapped in the ball and disintegrated, bro. Come on.
Nah, come on. It's Whitebeard, dude.
Stop it.
My niggas, you know he good.
Stop it, Steve-O. Stop it.
You guys might be right. You guys might be right.
How you
Yeah,
feel
I get it,
about
Harlan.
Metal Bat though, Steve-O?
I'm going Harley Quinn. Metal Bat is
Harlequin.
cool, and his ability is cool. It's just that Harley Quinn has some broken stuff, like literally
Yeah.
legit broken.
If it was Harlequin before he started getting trained, then I would say Metal Bat really had a chance, but nah.
After
Yeah,
that
I was a Metal Bat would have
transformation,
had a
he straight
chance.
up became broken, bro.
Especially when that nigga got his wings. It was over for me.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. He has his wings.
I finally got my wing.
Yeah, like
I'm
after
trying
that
to
shit
think though,
happened.
because
I
like,
can fly.
I believe I can fly.
because the more he beats his ass, the stronger he'll get. But like,
I believe.
Bro, there's a point past like when he kills that nigga. He can't get past that.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. He's not going to get that chance.
I feel like him just wielding
I'm not
his
gonna let you get the chance.
his sacred weapon like should be more than enough, honestly.
Stupid.
you still gotta hit him though. It's not gonna be that easy to hit Metal Bat.
That Chesterfield, man, when he
Yes, it
turns
is.
all those
Yeah, but
daggers,
he could
that's
break
not
apart his
kind of
he could
Metal
break apart his sacred weapon millions. Like
Yeah, like when he makes that what is it, third form or some shit with all the daggers.
yeah,
That's the end of Metal
Yeah,
Bat.
increase.
that's more than enough.
Yeah, that's done. You done.
As well as the giant plant form energy beam.
Yeah.
Also, shout out Cash Me Outside Girls' 16th birthday.
Oh, come on now.
Bro, she's not
What?
16, bro. I don't want to hear it.
Come on
She's
now.
16, yeah.
Oh my
Bro, that bitch
god.
like 19 now, bro. Fuck out of here.
Stop
Oh,
it.
wow.
Stop it, Grim. Don't
Oh,
do it.
wow.
We streaming right now.
We
Grim.
in them
Don't do it.
DMs tonight, bro. I don't want to hear it. That bitch ain't 16, dog. She been 16 for like 5 years,
Don't
man.
do it.
Hey, it do seem like she it do seem like she hit 16.
No, don't do it. No.
Stop.
No.
Yo, what's
I'm
that gift?
collaborative.
What's that gift for the SWAT team? Cause they were like, we got him.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
If you get a text from the FBI, just know they're at your doorstep.
Fucking one.
You're not doing it. No. Next.
I'm not
Anyway.
no fucking 16, man. That bitch.
Anyway. I'm breaking that shit
You better stop.
Should have saved that for afterwards. I apologize. Continue.
Oh.
All right, so then let's get the vote in. I don't know if niggas is really like disputing this right now. All right, so what you thinking, Duck? You?
Oh shit, my bad. Who was the two people again?
Metal Bat versus King.
Okay. Okay, he would literally kill this nigga. Like,
Uh-oh.
Yeah. All right, EOS.
King.
So,
King.
Steve-O.
Gotta give it to King, man.
Cola.
Harley Quinn.
Milo. Milo.
King. King.
Jay Hudson.
I don't fucking bet. No, I'm just lying. King.
All right, let's see what the chat's saying.
You can watch it be cool. Just
Count
say
the
something.
days. Stop this, bro. Bro, look, I ain't saying I was gonna fuck her, bro. All I'm saying is that, you know, like.
Whoa, no.
what is going
No,
on?
don't
here?
put the hill that you want to die on.
Relax.
Bro,
We will have
not
we
the
will have
hill,
this
bro.
conversation after
This
this.
is not the hill you can die
It's
on,
not
bro.
the time. Not the time.
Yeah,
Give it
can
a
we
whole
not
time.
do this?
Not the time.
This is not the grenade.
Not the
Not
time,
the
nor
time.
place.
Not the time.
Not the
Wait
hill,
till
bro.
we all.
As a fellow nigga from Tampa, we got an image to upkeep, dog. Chill out.
All niggas is different. That's what y'all be doing down there?
Hey, relax, man, relax.
Hey, y'all. Don't say y'all.
Hey, Jay Hudson, this your man?
You got to claim him, Jay Hudson. You got to do it.
I mean,
We got 3 more votes for King.
The same way y'all make me claim Janoy and shit. Y'all got to claim him.
Why do you have to claim Janoy?
Because he from New York, just like you and me, Milo.
No, he's not.
We got to claim Sensei, too.
I'm just letting you know.
Sensei sound like he from fucking.
Where's Janoy from then, Milo?
Oh, he's straight out of Buffalo.
He not from
Steve-O.
Brooklyn.
Yo, what's
No,
up?
you say he's like upstate.
Yo,
Is that
this
what you
next one
saying?
about to be crazy, bro.
He's from Yonkers, I think.
Oh, yeah?
It don't count. That's out
Oh, yeah?
All right.
That's like right there, bro. Like literally.
All right, so now we're in the consolidation bracket. These are all the niggas that are these are the niggas that lost, and they have to get put up against the other niggas so we can move the tournament forward. So the next matchup to see who fights Cracker is Shiryu. No. Not Shiryu of the Rain from One Piece. Shiryu from One Punch Man.
No.
Versus Galland.
Versus who?
Galan from Seven Deadly Sins.
Galan kills him.
Galan.
Yeah, nigga, Galan. Galan kills him. If that nigga
Galan
turns
kills
his
him.
back for any reason, he's dead. Auto dead.
Bruh.
I got
Mom.
I got Galan too, man.
Bruh, Shiryu was in there, bro. Come on.
I don't want to downplay
Galan's just a
Shiryu.
different
Shiryu
breed.
is a fucking fader. Galan is him and his abilities are just too fucking broken.
This
He's a
nigga was
different breed.
casually cleaving mountains in half. Casual.
Don't he have multiple hearts? Like
Yes,
No, he
hearts.
doesn't. No, he doesn't. They're gone. He only has I believe 2 left or something like that, or 1 left. Oh no, that's not him. That's not him. You're right. No. He has them all. He has
We're not counting it as him as his full abilities.
No. You're right. No, that was a different person I was thinking about. He has all 7 hearts.
okay, so yeah, just his physiology alone, it's nothing Shiryu could do. And I fuck with Shiryu heavy.
Heavy.
Nah, Galan is wrecking his shit, bro.
I can sure you had to fight a stronger nigga. He was crawling. Like
bro, but he first put the things on him though. At first, a little bit.
Yeah. He was putting things on regular niggas.
And I don't even respect Galan by the way he got done in. You feel me? Like how you get fucked by
First
your
of all,
you feel me? But
running away.
First of all, honestly though, why are 7 Deadly Sins characters in this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because the only one that can compete with these niggas is Saitama. Like, why are they here?
Now we gonna find out who the champion at the end of this. We'll see.
Look, bro.
I kind of agree. You put 7 Deadly Sins way too in here.
Deadly Sins characters.
Listen, bro. Listen.
That angel.
This anime battle royale is for the big 3 of the channel, and that's 7 Deadly, One Punch, and One Piece. So they all going to be included. Next time,
nigga, One Piece doesn't belong here.
I know, but for the next round, we will be including 2 more series. It's probably going to be My Hero and either Bleach or Naruto.
Don't put my.
No, you think My Hero makes this any better?
We gotta shit on my hero, bro. We gotta show them niggas that they finna all lose in the first round.
What?
Every my hero nigga finna lose in the first round, bro. We gotta show
It's just
it.
not.
It depends who they go with again.
It's not that strong of a verse.
Big Mom.
We gotta shit on my hero. So you gonna put my hero in a tournament where they have no chance of winning just to shit on him?
Just to shit on him, Steve-O.
Are you bugging out, bro? I don't know why you saying they have no chance of winning.
Just Deku versus Galan is wrong. You're just wrong. You're wrong.
I want you to tell me who in can beat Galan.
Who and where? You cut out, bro.
Who? Yeah, see, who in my hero can beat Galan? Just give me three.
The only person. There's only two people who come close. There's only two people who come close, and that's All Might and All for One. There's only two people.
I would put Stain in that motherfucker.
All Might ain't fucking with Gallon, bro. This nigga escaped from a teleporting spell.
Hold it by Galan, like straight up, like not even, like it's not fair.
I put Stain in that motherfucker just because of his ability. Other than that, no.
Like his
I don't even think Stain will cut him.
What do you mean other than his
That's a fact.
ability? No. He cut several mountains in half casually. You think he's not going to match All Might punch for punch? He definitely has the physical to do that.
Absolutely. I think it'll be a fight. But I'm honestly leaning towards Gallon.
I think All Might could take him. All Might Prime.
He can't. All Might cannot stop Gallon.
He would get cut in half.
As much as I love All Might, that'll never happen.
He would legit get cut in half.
If you were to tell me All Might's determination would scare him, I would be like, okay, and I would say no.
All Might takes damage from punches, super powered punches, but punches nonetheless.
Well, y'all know Gallon has a power called Intimidate, right? They depicted it in the manga, in the anime a little bit differently, but he just like Escanor, how they did that silhouette thing of that picture where he looks like he's super huge, like the size of an entire fucking mountain and shit. Like that's what Gallon has. That's intimidation, and like it affects niggas. He ain't getting scared from nigga fucking a nigga in tights, be like, fuck out of here, I don't want to hear that bullshit. That's what we gotta put the niggas in here.
Why would you even want to involve them in this fucking tier?
Bro, I told y'all, bro. We have
a real level out would be fucking Bleach. If you want to involve Bleach niggas, Bleach will wash everything else.
No. Bleach will definitely get up there with Seven Deadly Sins, though.
Hero. This nigga really said my hero.
Grim, I understand that you want series that are popular, but they don't match
popular.
up.
This is not about. I already said what it's about, bro. This is not about that.
They don't match up, bro.
I don't have a problem with him having my hero. Because I mean, it'll just be a fun discussion. But
he got to catch 11 mile stop. He said it's not that good.
I'm telling you,
that's the motive. We're gonna ridicule them, bro. We about to trash them niggas.
I hate for it.
Straight facts on the ass, bro.
This is why I hate you, Grim. This is why. Because you do shit like this. This is because you do shit like this. This is unnecessary. You don't think that's unnecessary? Like we know the verses. The verse is not as powerful as the other verses. It's just not.
Not even close. And it never stated it wasn't trying to be like that. It didn't ever even compete to do some shit like that.
No need for this.
We're gonna prove Mr. 3 can fuck up Deku.
I mean, that's just a fact, though. Like that's you don't even have to debate.
Mr. 3 can fuck up who?
Deku.
No.
No, he can't.
Absolutely. No, he can't.
No, he can't.
I forgot.
No, he can't.
His wax is made of steel.
Has Deku? I was just about to say, has Deku ever punched through steel? Because I can't recall that.
Yes.
He don't need to punch through steel. He's fast enough to go around it.
What?
Deku is
Magellan's Hydra's
I don't think Deku is as fast as Luffy and Zoro, and Mr. 3 caught them.
Yeah.
Luffy didn't have Gear Second at the time he fought Mr.
Magellan. Magellan's Hydras were keeping up with Luffy and Gear Second, like they were right on his neck.
Are we talking about Magellan? We said Mr. 3 versus Deku.
I'm saying Mr. 3 was able to block the Hydras when facing up against Magellan. And if the Hydras are catching up with Luffy and Gear Second, they fast as fuck.
Okay, and Deku got the black whip, so
Deku would be Mr. 3. And I had that fight, don't get me wrong. He'd still win.
Yeah, it's an extreme dip fight. Yeah.
Listen.
Put that nigga in the cake.
No.
Nah.
All right,
Frisk and all.
let's finish the match.
Fucking
Everybody's
got
pretty
that shit.
unanimous. Are we saying that Gallon is over Shiryu? Damn, niggas.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Fuck you, got it, bro.
How about we put in some Bleach characters? Put in Kenpachi,
Giving this shit out.
Zaraki. Have them cut
Nigga,
everything.
hey, Kenpachi versus
what?
Escanor?
I give it to Escanor. I give that shit to
Damn, no, I'm
Escanor
either with
every day.
Kenpachi, bro. I'm in
All right.
I mean, Kenpachi would fight him till the sun went down for sure. But when that sun's up, you better be ready to bump, nigga.
Wait. Hold on, wait.
Right again
I
when the
got
sun
two
comes up.
questions. Is the eye patch on, and is he using both hands?
See.
Like, there's levels.
Both hands, that's the end of
It's everything we've seen, man. So he has the ability to use his Bankai one time with one slash, and his arm breaks. Like it's all.
Kenpachi.
Oh no! By the end of the series, he like when he became head captain or whatever, he had control of that bit.
No. I don't want to hear that shit. We ain't see it.
All right, what's the next matchup, bro?
All right, bet.
Yeah, what's the next
So-
cancer, bro?
We sealed up that one. Ooh.
Grim, stop it.
All right,
Yeah, I
here
don't
you
like
go.
that
Here you go. Y'all niggas finna be like, nani? All right, it's Goro versus Moria.
Who?
That's actually
Moria.
what Goro been
Gecko
talking about.
Moria.
Like Goro in the manga or the webcomic?
The manga. No, for everybody here, no webcomic information, please, ever, at all, ever.
Yeah, I don't know anything from the webcomics.
Bet. Good looks.
Goro.
Okay.
I want to hear y'all.
All right, bet. This is an actual match. So let's go 1v1. Let me lead this off then.
Bro was able to fucking block bullets. I get.
Yeah. So Goro. Matter of fact, let me start with Moria. Moria has like incredible shadow manipulation. We know that he can attack you with his shadows, like using them as like spoons and shit. Attack you with bats. He can encompass you and trap people like cubes and shit that pop out of nowhere. As long as his shadow's around, he's a huge weapon, and he can actually make more shadows by using his shadow and shit. He's able to teleport different places with his shadows and shit, which is mobility compared to Goro. I don't think those weapons are enough to like get past this nigga's combat genius. Like this nigga, he literally learns your fighting style by one encounter.
Yeah.
Like literally one encounter with Watchdog, man. He copied his style completely, man. Like he was running like the nigga and shit on all fours and shit. I gotta go with Goro's adaptiveness up against Moria. It'll be a high diff fight, but I gotta go with
No, it
Goro.
won't.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Like I understand what you're saying about Goro. It's just Moria's capabilities with his fruit. I know if you're talking about just basic hand-to-hand skills, like there is no question Goro wins that battle. But if Moria uses his fruit, which he most likely will, I'm hard pressed to understand how Goro deals with that. Because if I think there is no question, Moria would be successful in taking that nigga's shadow, and I do think Moria would last long enough until the sun came up. I do.
I don't think you can
So
take a shadow,
here's the
but
thing.
hold on. Let's let Doc
Number
go for his
one.
explanation.
What's up, bro?
Wait, hold on. Let Milo go because Milo's trying to say
Oh,
something.
yeah, all right, you up next then. Milo, you gotta explain the whole thing. Goro versus Moria, your thoughts.
All right, boom. So here's the thing. He's not getting Goro shadow because Corona not
Excuse me.
there to
Sorry.
make Goro the press. So he's not
Grim,
getting
Wallow said, can you move him in?
Oh, all right.
Wallow.
So we just all right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right,
Yeah,
go ahead,
Milo,
baby girl, Milo.
My bad.
Stop it.
I said excuse me. I'm sorry.
Stop doing that, Grim.
He do it all the time. Go ahead, Milo.
Oh, he was talking to me because I was confused. I didn't know who he was addressing. Okay. He's not getting Goro's shadow. That's number one. So let's stop all of that. Number two, we cannot assume, Moria can do this. Moria ain't doing none of that. Moria's a big lazy onion looking fool. If he could have did all of that, he should have beat Luffy and the Straw Hats like 6 times over. All right.
Well,
So
Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
Well,
Yeah,
no. Well, what? Okay. Anyway,
he did kind of beat them several times
he
over. Though.
did win.
eh, they
He
walked away.
literally gave their shadows back to them. So
They walked away. Let's stop. Anyway, Garo is two taps. Two taps. Garo is fighting high class demons right now and bopping them. He's literally taking all the damage in the world, putting himself back together and coming back to fade demons. Moria is a fake demon.
Okay, but let me phrase it to you this way:
Please.
how is Garo getting past Moria's shadow? Because that's
What do you
what
mean?
I'm having struggle
What do you
dealing
mean
with.
by getting
Because
past?
Speed blitz. Speed blitz.
is he speed blitzing past Moria's
Yes.
shadow?
Oh, for a
Let me
fact, bitch.
let me ask a different question, right? Is Garo faster than Gear Second Luffy?
That's
Yes,
my
Yes.
question.
Yes.
several times.
Absolutely.
Several times. He's faster than
Absolutely.
Gear Fourth. I have. I'll show you the panels. He's
Show
faster
me the
than Gear
panels
Fourth.
because I gotta see that. Yeah, show me the
I
panels.
would argue that maybe they're almost equal. Almost.
My question. If hold on. Has Garo ever seen Atomic Samurai or Flashy Flash fight?
No,
Ever.
no,
He's never laid eyes on them.
no.
He's read their information.
But
The
that's
little
it.
boy named Tario. He has a book, a hero catalog that has all the information on a lot of heroes, like secret techniques, stuff like that.
Right.
And they're in the book, and he's read through it.
That's
Then
also
he's
part of the
got
reason
that.
why he's able to beat a lot of these heroes. Information
Then
first.
he's got
Yeah,
that.
it's prep time first.
You're not.
Yeah, he reads about him first.
You're
Yeah.
definitely
Tario
not
is
going to
literally
compare the speed of
he
Flashy
moves
Flash
all the
Gear
bullets
4.
out of a Gatling gun out of the way of a shed. Like imagine blocking every single bullet on a Gatling gun with your bare hands.
But I mean, that still doesn't phase me because Moria can probably do the same thing.
I'm just. I'm
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
no,
whoa, whoa,
no,
whoa,
not
whoa.
even
I'll get
close.
time
That's
out.
a
I'll give
reaction.
him with Brickbat, he really could. With Brickbat, he could do that.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm just very hard pressed to know how he defeats his shadow and then gets to his real body.
What do you
Because
mean?
if he
The
can't get
speed.
past the shadow, he can't get past.
Do you
Speed.
remember
Moria.
Milo? Do you
No.
remember when Luffy fought fighting Moria and he just was lying there and letting his shadow fight him? Like his shadow was beating Luffy.
Luffy is
He
not
literally
Garo.
tried to do a Gatling and he brickbatted and was like, "You're not even gonna touch me,
Luffy is
bro."
not Garo. But like
No,
you're
I understand that, but you're not telling me anything convincing me that Garo has enough to handle his shadow alone.
speed. Speed.
I need to see those
Speed.
feeds. Like I really
Right
do.
here. Here's one. Hold up. I'm gonna
You posting it? You posting it
keep
for
going.
me,
Yeah,
or you showing
I'll
it on
start
stream?
posting them as you guys keep talking. Keep going.
All right. Because I love Garo. Garo's a fucking fader. There's no question about that.
Total
But
suck.
Moria's devil fruit is a problem,
Straight hacks.
and I don't want to minimize what his
Guess what?
devil fruit can do and how efficient
After
Moria is
I'm just
with his
saying,
fruit.
if you were to take into account everything those shadows could do,
I'll give you.
it's just not fair
I
for
will.
Garo, who's a character that's based more on physical fighting.
Listen.
Yeah, it
I
is.
will give
He's
you
fought enough
the fact that
diversity in
his
people
shadow.
that I can confidently say that he can deal with a variety of abilities,
I will
from
give
psychic
you.
I had
users,
to
I
see
will
that.
give you.
from
I'll give you
psychic
the shadow.
users to mechanical projectiles to other hand-to-hand masters combatants, to different types of forms of creatures to actual animals. I'm confident to say that any new power that's presented in front of Garo, he's able to deal with it confidently.
But what is in Garo's arsenal that's bypassing Moria's shadow? But like, because to me, the only way he gets past is Moria willingly tells the shadow to return to him.
He's literally a combat genius. As he fights the shadow, he'll adapt and overcome it. That's like been his whole thing.
Exactly.
Adapt
Here's
and
And guess what?
Hey, guess what? Luffy is considered a combat genius, and the motherfuckers still needed to absorb shadows to beat Moria.
Hold on, but wait, guess what?
Doc Q, that there's a problem there. That they also mentioned that Luffy has always had a problem with tricky enemies, and Moria is probably one of the trickiest
enemies he's ever faced. Yeah,
and this motherfucker is like dead straight by the books, like studier of martial arts.
Yeah, I actually have a hold on. I have a panel sequence here. I'm gonna show it for the viewers too. Of Genos using a tricking tactic where he showed an attack and he was really coming with another one that you couldn't see from behind, and then Goro was able to recognize it and then block it in a split second.
I mean, again, this is not me. I'm not trying to downplay Goro's hand-to-hand skills. Goro's hand-to-hand skills are phenomenal. But the problem is, how well do those hand-to-hand skills come into effect with somebody that doesn't need them?
That's the thing that we're saying. That like the things that that Moria is attacking with, that he's offensively using to attack and harm you, we've seen Goro dodge, block, redirect or parry those types of weapons, if not stronger. We've seen spears, we've seen cannons, we've seen hand-to-hand punches, we've seen bites, we've seen blades, we've seen slingshot projectiles, we've seen rapiers. He's fought all these different weapons on purpose, and he actually mentioned that I've gotten accustomed to weapon users now.
But this is something that's beyond a weapon. B. All of not. Yes, it is. All of these things. No. Yes, it is. All of these things will, like, as he's fighting the shadow and trying to deal with his shadow, is going to expand his stamina while it does not deplete Moria's stamina at all.
Goro is shown to have a damn near limitless stamina when in fight. No matter how tired
the only thing that's
always comes back.
The only thing that's keeping me from giving Moria the W is his personality.
Exactly. I was just about to get to that.
Personality. So going off of that, he does not have a problem with having a long, dragged out fight with just his shadows doing the work. He has no problem with that.
My thing is, if Moria changes his fighting style, he would be even better against a guy like Garo, because you have to keep in mind his devil fruit ability isn't to make zombies. That's just the way he chooses to use it.
Yeah.
His ability is actually to manipulate shadows.
Yeah. The thing is, like, my biggest point, because I think the strongest thing that was said recently is his fighting ability. Goro's, how do I put this? The biggest thing about Goro, this entire storyline, has been that he can adapt. Like, no matter what it is, he can adapt. He even got jumped by 8 niggas that are strong as fuck when he was inside of a cabin. So, like,
my nigga literally used a Gatling gun.
Yeah,
he used a literal gun.
That's the reason for this fight particularly. If it's a hypothetical argument, I would have to say Moria, but you'd have to see the fight. If you could see it, I can, like, you can't visualize it without, like, believing it, because Goro, in terms of the opponent that he has, it's just like hacks ability here, untouchable here, switch with the shadow. He can make the shadow fight for him. And if Goro finds a way to get to Moria, he can still switch with the shadow.
With the shadow. Like, come on, bro.
Oh, my nigga, bro, don't even. Wait. I said that, bro. This nigga's crazy. He literally has a substitute at any time period. He don't got to use chakra for it neither, bro.
But wait, guess
Moria
what?
Crazy, man.
But guess what? Here's the thing, right? The longer this fight goes on,
the stronger Goro will get.
Learn. And
I agree, but the less his stamina gets too. Like, we can't downplay that.
That's what I'm saying. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
He says it. Look, we saw. He's like, man, I'm tired. I'm tired.
Even when he did that whole when he fought all of them A-class heroes and fought his masters, there's no doubt about it. Even though what he did was awesome and impressive, he was exhausted. We cannot.
No. That's not what we're saying. Hold on. We're saying that he gets stronger the more exhausted he is. It seems that's when he does his named attacks or his biggest feats, when he's more tired out every single time. You mentioned yourself. He fought 8 heroes and then Goro, Genos, and
is detrimental when fighting someone with Moria's capabilities, regardless of how you feel, regardless of the feats he's had while exhausted. That exhaustion is still a factor. I don't want to just minimize that.
So, wait. There's just one point about Garo that we're missing. Like, whenever he is exhausted, that's when he gets a new challenger that's at full health, and he starts peeling them niggas down. getting stronger, learning their new fighting style.
And they are
when
stronger.
he's already been exhausted.
Every
so
time.
if he's fighting the same person when he's at full health and they're at full health, max stamina, that shit's not gonna run out before he figures out a way to touch Moria.
Yeah, but in terms of that kind of fight, Moria is still capable of dragging it out and keeping him on the offensive consistently.
For the most part.
Hold on, but wait.
Hold on. I
For
think
the most part,
we have. Hold on a second. But we're dancing around a point that like we've already stated 3 times. Hey, hold on a second. We on our side, we're acknowledging that the stamina difference is a thing. That like because Moria doesn't have to use stamina to like make his shadows fight, and Garo has to use stamina to fight, that is a difference. That is a quantifiable thing that we can pay attention to, yes. We're simply saying that we have proof in the story to show that his stamina does not affect his ability to become stronger in mid-fights.
Fair point.
Listen, we also have proof in the story that Moria, after a long time, will get frustrated, whereas Garo
Good
will
point.
just keep getting stronger and
Good point.
stronger. So guess what? When Moria gets frustrated and he makes a mistake, that's when Garo capitalizes.
What do you mean by frustrated? Because he didn't like lose because he was frustrated. Like he only gave up the shadows because he was frustrated.
No, the thing is, if he had never went inside of that thing and became Uber Shadow, whatever it was, he could have just hit, and Straw Hats would have been done. Keep fighting with your shadow. There was nothing they could have done to you, ever.
Yeah, that's really the only for me personally, the strongest argument against Moria is his trash personality.
Let's go to the vote then, because
Moria, we've seen it over and over. Moria doesn't fight to the best of his ability. He looked at Jimbei and was like, yo, let me fight this man hand to hand, but I have a shadow that he can't touch. I'm going to square up against this man who's stronger than me when I have a shadow that he can't touch.
So we all know Moria not the smartest fighter.
It's just what his powers can do, regardless of how you feel about Moria's character. His capability with his fruit is one of the strongest we've seen in this entire series.
Garo's ability.
I'm not. I'm calling them into question when it comes in.
Let's get the count.
I'm not trying to downplay Garo and what he do at all. I think Garo is a fucking monster. I give him credit for the things that he's done. However, Moria being able to steal your shadow and essentially just wait until the sun come up and having you fight his shadow is a question I feel like we need to talk about.
He's not getting Garo's
shadow.
I
disagree.
Yeah, but bro, he has to figure out the whole shadow
we're
thing.
gonna start
If this nigga already knows.
All right, hold on. We're gonna start the voting session, guys. So let's start from the top then. Doc, you.
I want to say Moria, bro, because it's gonna take Garo time to figure out the whole shadow thing. If he steals his shadow right off rip, then all he has to do is stall until dawn. As soon as the sun comes up, this nigga is done. Like he's not getting his shadow back.
Are they outside?
Yeah, hold on, bro.
They don't have to be outside.
We're done with the discussion portion. We just voted now, bro. All right, Doc, you. What's up, so?
I agree with Doc, man. I got to give it to Moria. As much as I love Garo, don't fucking like Moria's character at all. But there are questions that I feel like that the other side is not willing to talk about, and I got to give it to Moria.
All right, Steve-O?
Yo, I think I have to give it to Moria because he just has too much utility, and I think Garo eventually. I mean, like his stamina seems endless, but I think there has to be a limit, and I feel as if Moria will be able to get to that limit before Garo finds a way to actually get to Moria.
All right.
Wallow mute him.
The fuck? What the fuck?
He just probably wanted to hear what we talk about.
Cola.
Cola.
We're-
My bad.
Hold
My
up.
bad. That's out of the room for a second. I pick Moria mostly because of the fact that there are too many circumstances that it would take for Garo to be able to win the fight versus Moria. It would have to take many more opportunities for Garo to even have a chance of winning versus Moria, who has many outlets to be able to take advantage and win the fight.
All right. Milo.
I give it to the role because we've seen him accomplish many weird circumstances before. I've seen this man put his body back together from nothing, and I don't know where this stamina issue they're talking about is, but I haven't seen it yet. So head canon.
All right. I'm also voting for Garo because I don't know if you guys realize or not, but Luffy fights in a similar way to Garo with much less tact, and he was able to, in a much inferior state, defeat Moria in a super buffed up state. So I don't see why Garo, with his actual genius intellect and fighting capabilities, wouldn't be able to beat Moria in a situation where it isn't that he took the shadows. It's possible where he did. Where compared to Luffy, where he did lose his shadow and he still won. So I'm picking Garo.
What the hell?
Uh,
You ignored the fact that he fought like 5 other niggas.
Hey man, all I'm saying is that Mori was built up. He even got more shadows, and he still lost to Luffy. So
And he won multiple times.
he still lost at the end of the day.
Bro, he lost in the end, but he won countless times
He
during
lost
that
He
arc.
also
in the
lost to
end.
Luffy. So I can't say he didn't lose to Luffy. He lost to Luffy
Bro,
with superior shadows and
I'm
having that
just
power and having his shadow.
saying,
So the
you
situation that you
take
guys were
all the
mentioning, like
niggas
it
He
literally,
lost to
he
the
literally lost to
entire
them.
Straw Hat crew. Get it
That's
right.
totally what I'm saying,
Cool.
Doc. That's
I don't want to get
exactly
back
what
into
I'm
Goro
discussion, but let's
is
not
beating
pretend that
the
like
Straw Hat
Garo wouldn't beat all the
crew.
Straw Hats back then. It had all together at the same
What?
time.
Oh
Goro is
no, he did not just
no.
say that.
Goro is beating
Wait,
the
what?
entire
What?
crew.
Yeah.
With the exception of Luffy because that blunt damage shit and you don't know hockey, yeah, girl beats the rest of the crew.
He can
The
be
rest of the
pierced,
Luffy's
and
just the fact
Goro
that Luffy's
has
added to it. It just
piercing
makes it hard for me to even
attacks.
believe that.
I said with the exception of Luffy.
Yeah, but
Go
Luffy's a part of the Straw Hat
the
crew.
Garo
That's
doesn't
why
need the rubber thing. He has to be able to cut. That's Bomb's power.
Goro knows piercing attacks. He can pierce Luffy.
I've seen. I've seen people try to use piercing attacks with their fingers, right? And it takes like specific kind of attacks that like the
And
finger pistol
Goro
and
That's
that make
that's
it with.
not.
knows
Hold up,
that.
I'll show you. That's not what I'm talking about. He has Bomb's rolling wind style. When he punches or blocks or whatever, he literally cuts people. I'll show you the panels.
You mean with his with his like fingers, right?
No. It's his hands.
Am I forgetting this?
I'll show you the
Oh,
panels.
the flowing water, crushing rock fit style fighting.
The other bomb's cut fighting style is
Oh,
different. Yeah, rolling
Y'all
wind
don't
oh
style.
remember when he
yeah,
went
yeah,
down. He went down when he fought the monsters. He literally made the man fall
he
apart
sliced
like
them up.
pineapple
Yeah.
chunks.
Yep. Here's one panel of it, and then I'll show you the other ones in a
Where you
second.
been, Waller? Who you think wins?
I was about
Moria
to
or
say that
Goro?
too. What's good, Wallow?
It was good, man. Look, Garo fades that nigga.
Oh shit.
Telling you, telling you.
Oh, the panels and for the people
Preach.
viewers. If you guys are
Like,
not able
see,
to.
like this is what even is the icing on the cake. I seen this nigga go against a sidekick. Nothing. Rover. Nothing. You feel me? He's surviving that goddamn atomic blast shit, whatever that rover do. Then he's surviving against what's it, whatever he can throw at him.
Oh shit. Ooh. All right, so for the people, I posted the pictures. This is Garo. He put just his hand on the rock, and then it split into several circle forms, and he was able to use that to escape. And then up against the super mouse with regenerative powers, he just blocked the punch, and then it cut his arm, forearm, and his shoulder off in like circular patterns. So that's why my vote goes to Garo. And then we got who's next? Wallow. So you said Garo?
Yeah, he said Garo.
All right. And then it was EOS and Jay Hudson. I think he said Garo, and then what'd you say, EOS?
EOS.
Nigga, US ain't never around for the vote.
This nigga tripping, bro.
Yeah, he must be sleeping or something.
All right.
Who knows?
We're like that 4-4, so we got to get the viewers to break the tie. All right. Let me see.
I think that most of the chat said, from what I can see.
1, 2, 3, Garo. And he's out here saying Garo.
Yeah, girl wins.
Damn, man. These shits.
It's an interesting matchup, honestly.
It's the thing that worries me most is the teleportation thing. Not even just fighting the shadows, because he can get past that. Like, it's still the shadows fighting ability that he can get around. He can do that. It's just that, like, once you try and go at more, he can teleport away, then.
With his own shadow and shit. Like, there's this. That's what they're like. I don't want to vote for Moria. I really don't. But I'm not. I can't downplay what he can do with his fruit at the same time. I just can't.
Shit. All right, that's it for the 1 minute vote. We're locked up at 8-4 for Guru.
So better than the other one. So then you prefer.
Right. Up next, we got that one's pretty much I think it is, right? Diane versus Matrona.
I don't know who the other one is.
Matrona's the buff bitch that taught Diane.
Oh.
The one-legged bitch.
Oh, well, I guess Diane, right?
Yeah, if we're going Diane right now, I'm going Diane.
Yeah, because she got the skills of like the niggas they all worshipped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as she could do that bullshit ass dance and shit.
It's not bullshit, right?
I mean, she's fucking doing twirls and shit. It's bullshit.
Alright, Diane got that one. Pushing on to the next one.
So,
yo, this would be that fire, bro. This that fire right here, bro. Yo, check me out, bro. Deep
Drop fire on us, baby.
What's up?
I said drop fire on us, baby.
Thanks.
don't drop fire.
Deep Sea King versus Sanji.
Yo.
Wait.
You ain't think about that shit, did you? You ain't think about that.
Yo. Is this in the rain or is this out of the rain?
In the rain. And Sanji has his raid suit.
I might go Deep Sea King.
Sanji might have to do.
Is this Sanji with the raid suit?
Yeah.
No, Deep Sea King is
Wait, is this
fucking
Sanji
him
with
over.
the raid suit?
Sanji.
Sanji made fire in the water. I might have to go with Sanji.
Nah, bro. If this is Sanji with the raid suit with that stealth black bullshit, bro, then nah.
Yeah,
This is
I'm
Mr.
gonna have to give it to Sanji. Yeah.
Like the raid suit he can be invisible, and it increases durability. Like basically,
we don't even know how much
is where
increases
Sanji was
Diable
like.
John.
You know the Deep Sea King use smell to find niggas, right?
If it's not,
Not even that, bro. Just the rain too, bro. You know what people was off of rain.
Yeah, bro. Because of the rain where niggas were, bro. That invisible shit ain't gonna help him, bro. And neither is that speed. Because Deep Sea was catching up to Sonic.
We seen Sanji move so fast, motherfuckers couldn't even react. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
Speed of Sound Sonic made after images.
Yeah,
like
I was gonna
that,
say that too.
So his
I was
Sanji.
like, bro, y'all tripping, bro. Deep Sea King will smash him.
Sanji was making after images without his
bro.
raid
suit. I'm telling you, bro. Sea King has this, bro.
Yeah, Sea King is broken. Like that nigga was broken.
Hey man, I ain't even gonna argue with y'all. If y'all say Deep Sea King, I'll give it to y'all. I don't give a fuck that much.
Yo, he hates Sanji, bro. He really do. He don't even want to
Nah,
argue.
look, I don't want to get into it, bro.
Listen, Sanji eating one of them 99 recipes, and he's
Stop it.
kicking Deep Sea
Stop it.
King back to the
Stop it.
Nah.
Stop
Chill,
it.
son.
And Loki sound like that Big Mom versus Rover argument weekend most, man. He out here tired of this
Hell
shit.
Man,
Nah, look, I just don't
I
like
wish a lot more of y'all read Tenku Shinpan because I would have
Shinpan,
said
right?
Usopp versus Sniper Mask.
Oh, Sniper Mask all day.
Sniper
Sorry.
Mask exploded
Yeah,
him.
Sniper Mask
No
all day.
doubt.
I love, and I'm a Usopp fanboy.
Straight up.
Usopp would not know what to do with Sniper Mask, honestly.
That man's trying to kill him. He wouldn't care. He will kill him.
Yeah, he will
Oh,
kill.
that's right. And
Yeah.
Deep Sea can regenerate too, bruh.
Yeah, that's right. That man's definitely hard.
That's on
Son.
Yeah,
money, bro.
we
Niggas is
just
tripping
don't
right
know.
now.
I need the full capability
Let me pull it up real
so
fast.
I
I
can
don't.
be
Full
confident.
It's not
capabilities.
fair to Sanji. No, bro.
Look, we don't know the full bro sign. So
I feel like Sanji got uh, a galaxy wing that'll blow.
stop it.
Seeking.
Stop
Please.
it. Stop
Please,
Nah,
doing
nah.
this.
bruh.
If it's Sanji with the raid suit on, I can give you that. But without that raid suit, he's fucking dead.
Oh yeah, no question.
I
With it,
feel
he's
No
still
like
question.
probably dying,
that
bruh. You
raid
know, I
suit.
don't know, bruh. All right, let me read off some
Son,
of the capabilities they have for Deep Sea.
Elf
Um,
Black.
he has superhuman physical strength, acid spit,
So that's
can
Sanji.
breathe underwater.
Alright.
He can transform to the rain, can regenerate. He has extra enhanced senses. He's expert in close
So that's
combat.
Sanji.
There's 3 niggas
So
who
that's
actually
Sanji.
copied his fighting style in turn because when they encountered him because of his expertness in combat. He has an eel that he can pop up from his mouth. He's shown apparently small town level attack potency. I believe it's small town. Yeah. Because it's multi city blocks and shit. And he's they showed the hypersonic speed around the speed of sound, Sonic.
You heard that.
Striking strength, small town again. Durability, small town. Yeah.
Y'all still think Sanji is faster than this guy?
Yes.
Crazy as fuck.
I yo
Well,
Sanji.
how fast did it say you?
Sanji avoided
Hey,
a bullet
repeat
point
the
blank.
last couple
He
of things you
avoided
said,
2
bro.
bullets point blank.
Speed,
It's madness.
hypersonic, comparable to speed of sound, Sonic.
I don't care.
You don't care.
This nigga last
You don't care.
Sanji
You said the
was
speed of sound?
naked to the visible
High
eye.
hypersonic, comparable to speed of sound,
Son,
Sonic.
he was naked to the visible
Yeah, that's
eye.
really not very, very
Bro,
impressive.
you know bullets are naked to the visible eye, right?
Da-da-da.
And they are.
Sanji could dodge bullets. He's blue, bro.
That's literally a fact. He could.
Dude, I don't even know why this is like, bro. Like, why we even talk? We seen a full blown mecha man who moves fast as goddamn shit. Damn, but like what? Come on, bro. Like, y'all tripping.
The only argument I'll give you is Sanji's his observation hockey might allow him to stay in the game for a little bit, but he's ultimately getting defeated.
Be honest, he is gonna roast whatever kind of fish,
You
deep sea
This
thing is
nigga's
with
crazy.
hell.
That
about
is
to use the
I
name.
give
That's
it.
how I cut it
honestly
up.
as trash
Listen,
as that argument
listen,
sounds. It is a good argument.
I'm
The
willing to give
nigga
you
listen.
it's
is a
gonna
This is
be
fish.
a
trash.
Oh, cause he fish, he
mid-diff.
finna beat him. Stop this.
He gonna cook that nigga
Listen,
I'm
straight like that.
I'm willing to
boy.
give you it's a
Listen.
mid-diff.
I think
It's a mid-diff.
Sanji was
All
seeing
I'm
fit,
saying.
and automatically, all of a sudden, Sanji using knives again. I'm not saying
No,
nothing.
he's
I'm
using
just saying.
knives.
Bro,
That's
all I'm saying
cool.
is this fight good as fuck, bro. Like I'm
He said,
picking
"I'm gonna
Deep
fight
Sea.
you like a chef fight food." Is all I'm saying.
Yo,
All right, so let's get the vote in there. What's going on, Doc?
Damn, Milo, that was a good ass argument, Milo. God damn it.
Trash that shit, bro.
Oh no, I'm feeling it. I gotta. Yeah, nah, he cooking that
Stupid,
nigga.
bro. What's
yeah.
going on, Doc? What you thinking?
I'm going deep sea.
All right.
He's
Doc,
too much for
Doc,
Sanji, bro.
listen to your heart. You don't believe
Listen
that
to
in
your
What's
your
up, Soap?
heart.
The only
I
way I
gotta
can
go
go
with Sanji.
Sanji is if it's Sanji in the raid suit. If it's Sanji
It's
with
raid
the
suit.
raid
It
suit,
is
I give it to raid suit
Sanji.
Sanji. Yes.
It is Sanji with the raid suit.
Exactly.
Okay. Never mind. I give it to raid suit Sanji.
The fuck?
Listen to your heart. Not
Listen
you.
to your heart when he's calling for you.
I don't know why. Like the invisibility doesn't help him.
Yeah, but he's fighting that nigga like a chef fight food. Period.
Yo, knives.
I think it's
Chop
trash.
chop.
Man. All right, so all right, so that's Docu, Soap. What's up, Steve-O?
Itadakimasu.
You
I gotta
got
give it to Sanji.
what? What the fuck?
Dude,
Sanji,
these
baby.
niggas is
What?
wild
Is,
as
what?
shit.
Like the nigga literally like what? I don't get this, bro. What the fuck?
Grim itadakimasu.
Bro, it's
I mean,
the
I was
observation
leaning
body in
towards
that
Deep Sea
raid
King because I
suit,
thought he was a
bro.
lot faster.
Wait, say again?
So I was leaning towards Deep Sea King because I thought he was a lot faster. But
What?
yeah.
Are you saying that Sanji's faster than Speed Sound Sonic?
Faster than what?
Than Sonic?
He's faster than whatever you told me Deep Sea King was.
What? The quote said
Even
that Deep Sea King
compare,
was as fast and comparable to Speed of Sound Sonic.
That's nice. Speed of sound is
Oh,
nice.
when you said speed of sound, you meant. Oh, see, I forgot that was that nigga name. I thought you actually meant the speed
Bro,
of sound.
Speed of Sound Sonic ran by someone, had a conversation with them, and they never even knew he was there.
Yeah. I know.
Sanji kicked someone and they didn't know who
Know who
kicked
it
them.
was.
Sonic
Yeah.
made after images while somebody was standing in front of him.
Sanji made after images without his. So imagine what he could do with his raid suit.
Not that.
bro. I'm giving it to Sanji.
Thank you.
You can't tell me that I'm there's three of me in front of
We
you
can tell
and
you.
I'm moving that
You
fast.
got your own vote,
Like,
Grim. You got your own
that
vote
don't make
the
sense,
way you
bro.
want to, bro.
You, which way you going, Steve-O?
He said Sanji, nigga.
Yeah, you heard him.
You still sticking with Sanji, Steve-O?
God, trying to get make motherfuckers change their mind, nigga. He told you.
I think so.
Listen to your heart when he calling you.
You my
Yeah,
boy,
I'm gonna still go with Sanji.
Because
You
of the
my boy,
song.
Steve-O.
Listen to his heart.
Yeah, because of the song.
Thank you.
You know, Wallace says, boy, you on that deep sea. On that deep sea. What's going on, Cola?
Deep Sea King.
So you not listening to your heart,
Bet. Milo, we know you on
I
that
am
Sanji.
listening to my heart.
No.
Unfortunately,
Can I give my vote now? You let everybody else give their vote.
Fuck. No.
Yeah, at least let him say his vote.
What's your vote,
Jesus.
I'm saying Sanji cooking that nigga. Itadakimasu.
We're done. We're out of here, bro. What's up, EOS? EOS.
I told you this nigga EOS is never around for
Move
the
that nigga out,
vote.
bro. You're not in
Yeah,
here.
he's
What
not
the
here.
fuck?
Yeah, he's not here. He's gone.
All right, bet. Nine. All right, bet. So then let's see what the viewers say, and then I'll break the tie. All right. Grow.
Come on, viewers. Listen to your heart.
Deep sea. He gets mid diff by Sea King in the Rain. Yes, facts confirmed, bro. All right, so let's
mid diff. Wild. I don't know about mid diff. He said mid diff. Disrespect.
I say without the raid suit, it is a mid diff. With the raid suit, though, I don't
say
know.
with the raid suit, it's a
I'm
high
saying-
diff, and Sea King takes it.
Hold on. I'm seeing a few Sanjis.
All right, the chat got a vote, right?
2-1 right
Sanji
now.
making sushi.
2 for
It's
Deep
3
Sea,
to
1
1.
for Sanji.
It's 3-1.
Okay, yeah, 3-1. No.
Come
still
on,
2.
guys.
Oh, yeah, because Sasuke, yeah.
4 to
Y'all
1.
just better go watch the Deep Sea King versus the Sonic Speed of Sound.
Shit.
Y'all, but you You better
I
watch
gotta just go
the
watch that shit
Sanji
before y'all even
special
disrespect this
with
shit.
It's
Shokugeki.
4-2. It's 4-2, man.
It literally didn't make any sense to me, guys. I'm sorry.
Damn. All right. Nice shit. All right. So Deep Sea
Run
ends
me.
with 8, and then Sanji ends with 6.
Doing what you're doing now.
What was the score? 8-6.
Yep. All right.
That's not bad.
Next matchup. I don't know if y'all niggas even know these niggas.
What?
Melzigard versus Captain Kidd.
Eustace Kid?
Captain Kidd.
Yeah.
Who's Melza?
I
Who's
mean,
You remember?
Melzigard was the nigga with the marbles in his heads, and
Yeah.
they had to get all the marbles to
Yep.
kill him.
Yep.
Yep. This
What
the
series?
same
What
nigga from
series?
last time.
are the
He from
marbles
One
made
Punch
of
Man. One Punch Man.
made out of metal?
Say again?
I'm not sure
Oh,
what they're made out of,
regenerated ass
but they were
nigga.
easily crushed.
No, they weren't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were easily crushed. Yeah. But you had to
Who's
find
his
them.
matchup against? Who's he against?
Kid.
It was
He's
difficult
up against
because
Kid.
Atomic
Yeah,
Samurai
only because
cut
Kid's
the
trash.
guy up several times and he didn't hit the marble. So they're not. It's not like you can just blow them apart and hit them. It's
He
like,
can move. He
Oh.
can freely move the shits while he.
Oh
Within.
yeah, no, he. Oh, that's. I think they were made
Kid.
out of. So I have to give it to
Like
Kid.
they couldn't. They cut him up to pieces and they
Uh,
still. So I think they were just moving it around.
shit. I gotta go grim, but I'd give it to Melzigog.
Oh, you gotta go.
Like I go Melzagar
Yeah, I
only
gotta
because
go.
Kid trash.
All right, bet. Good looks. Thanks for coming through, bro.
I don't know who y'all talking about
Yeah.
right now.
The nigga,
It's
do you
the
remember the
dude that
first
came
nigga that
down.
was the nigga that was sent onto the planet while everybody else was in the ship while Saitama was destroying the ship? That nigga that was fighting Atomic Samurai and the other niggas?
Oh yeah, the Marble Man. Yeah,
Yeah, him.
Beast.
Yeah.
Versus Kid. Damn, I know.
And I said
Yeah,
that
Kid. Well, Wallow a Kid fan, boy. So
Kid's
like,
trash. I'm sorry. Like, all right, I guess this kind of matchup is Kid is trash. I'm sorry.
I just need to know what the marbles is made out of. 'Cause
Not really.
if they're metal, Kid wins.
But does Kid have that much
I don't think
AOE?
marble is ferrous or magnetic. Excuse me.
It's not even.
They looked
Not even Marvel.
they looked metallic in the. Oh no, they didn't. Yeah, no, I'll give it to the.
And
Yeah, I'll give it to
because
the
if they
It's
could
Melzigard.
just
do
like a
anything
red
like what
ball.
Magneto could do with 2 little pieces of metal balls,
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly what I'm thinking of. But I don't think
Once
I don't think them
again,
shits is
Kid
metal.
is not this level of finesse.
Yeah,
We don't know that. Like we don't.
That's why
But
we can't
like,
assume it either.
I
That's
mean,
that's
true, but
fine.
like, I'm talking based on what we've seen so far.
But we don't even
he
know
got it,
his
bro.
age.
He can split himself into several different beings with the
Yeah,
same qualities and shit.
let's give it to Melza.
Damn.
Whatever.
He regenerate. Immense speed and
Yeah, no, we could
shape shifting body separation.
We could give it to Melissa.
Grim, is
Bro, stop with his
regeneration
name, bro.
I can't say his name, so
was regeneration part of your criteria for most of your opponents? Like, was it criteria?
Nah, it's just like I took niggas from like a mid rank. Like the only two overpowered. Well, nah, I can't say that.
Stop it.
This is as stable as it can get. Let me just put it like that. Like if you notice, there are no Logias here. Zombie Man isn't here. Saitama isn't here. Meliodas isn't here.
Yeah, Zombie Man's disgusting. I don't know what the hell that nigga is.
Zombie
I don't know
Man.
what the fuck that nigga
Fuck,
is.
man, that nigga's too devastating, bro.
That nigga has some level of hacks that I've never seen in my
And
life.
he not. Is he even in the top 10? Is he? Or is he like 12?
I think number 8.
Yeah, 8.
He number 8?
Yeah, he in the top 10 because he
so.
can't die and he's somehow human. And it's bullshit. Like that makes no sense how
He's not human.
He's not. That makes no sense. I saw the nigga get cut up to pieces and he was still
Hold on, but wait. Can we say that Metal Bat is human?
He's something else, bro.
This nigga died 200 times before he beat somebody, bro.
just to win one fight.
200 times.
Bro, what?
So who win-
it made no
who
sense,
winning?
bro. I was like, this
Matt
nigga really
or
did
Zombie
this.
Matt? Who you think winning?
What
Zombie Matt?
was really crazy, bro, was the fact that during the fight, and the nigga was taunting him saying, "Oh, I gotta kill you. I just gotta kill you a bunch of times." And the nigga was just like, Well, here we go. Like what? Nigga, you died.
Like you playing off and shit, bro. And he came out like, bro, his
Like-
arm was coming off, his face was like half skullish and shit. Like he got fucked up. His brains was falling out there. Like
He was straight up fucked up,
But
and he
yeah.
was just like crawl. He just straight up like, oh, it's just another day.
You want to
On
know
some
what's
Punisher shit.
really messed up? You can't even talk trash, even if you kill this man. Hey, or what? I killed you.
Yeah, I killed you, nigga. Yeah, I killed you, nigga.
He gets
So what? I
up.
died. So
You ready to
yeah,
go
like that.
again?
All right, so then pretty much that was sealed in. Melzigard beat Captain Kidd.
Obviously.
All right, the next then ooh. Huh.
Graham,
Not even saying what. Ooh. Ooh.
nigga,
Hey yo, shout out to Marcus. 100%, bro. 100%. The next one we are doing is indeed the waifu tournament. No question about that shit, my nigga. And we
The
putting
waifu
Oh no.
no.
the
Bruh.
waifu tournament.
The
You said?
Grim, wait.
tournament, bro.
Grim, you cannot put men on the
I'll
list.
pass.
What's her name from Dressrosa ain't even on the list in the top 4 seeds.
Listen,
Oh, Viola,
And-
my nigga, you
Nani,
already know she in there.
number
Her
If
titties.
one.
Viola is not finishing in the
Nani.
top final 4, I'm fucking blowing shit up. Like I'm
Cola.
Man,
calling
look,
shit.
bro, that
Y'all the
cyborg
ultimate.
bitch from New Boruto shit ain't on that.
I'm sorry. Ain't nobody a better bae than Kyokai.
Oh, you gonna have to drop me that. Hold on, I seen some spoiler shit on Facebook.
Nah, don't do that.
Naruto had killed some bitch.
Who?
Delta.
Oh, Naruto's in the middle of smacking some bitch right now. Yeah.
The bitch named Delta.
She sexy though.
Probably the baddest.
I mean,
bitch
she
ever.
bad, but like
She bad, but she not
ain't
bae
doing
level.
shit. She bad, but
Y'all
she ain't
niggas
shit.
wild.
She not bae level,
It's
bro.
not gay.
Once
Y'all
again,
niggas wild as
Viola needs to be in the final
Can we
4.
put some
Nah, Kyokai is
She
by
needs-
definition the
Trash.
best bae.
Like
Trash,
Viola
bro.
gets
It's
a
no fucking
bye.
girls
nigga.
around
No, Kyokai is way better than fuck
Bro,
ass.
you're not
bae.
gonna talk to me about
Nigga,
talking about
what?
the Catch Me Outside girl. You talking about Kyokai, man. That's a little
Talk
girl.
about
right
Can we-
there.
Kyokai.
What?
Kyokai looks like a
Kyokai's in her
10-year-old, man.
20s. What are
Kyokai's
you
20,
talking
bro.
about?
I thought
He
she was
ain't
like.
doing this.
Yes, no,
Bro,
they,
put them in the
they've had
first round,
multiple
nigga.
times.
I'm bodying this nigga so off top, nigga.
Okay,
So,
we can listen. I will embarrass you like I embarrassed you and Steve-O by my goddamn.
Oh,
stuff.
word? Oh,
Yeah, don't do it.
this
Don't do it.
bitch ass
I don't want to
nigga.
have to do
I
it to you
bet.
twice. I really don't. I did it to you once and I felt
Big
bad.
man,
remember
The
that.
second time, I'm not gonna feel as
Yeah.
bad. Not gonna feel as bad.
Bad.
Letting you know now.
Bad. Let's
And don't
go.
sit here coming back. Don't sit here talk about 2 weeks
Start
later.
this shit now,
Bro,
Greg.
nigga, you see what happened, Red, bro. I was fighting at the end of the goddamn day, but yeah, none of that. I don't need
Hey,
no
shut your
excuses
mouth.
from you, bro.
Hey,
All
shut your
right,
mouth.
let's keep it
Wait
pushing, bro.
until
Because we gotta
game
figure
day,
these
nigga.
out. The next matchup is Genos versus Pooty Pooty. What y'all think?
Putty. Taking that nigga whole butt.
Oh no.
Shit,
Taking
hold
this
on, wait,
butt
wait.
hole.
Who versus Pooty Pooty?
Genos will vaporize that
Hold on,
nigga
No,
with
he
his
don't.
arm
hold
skin
on,
and shit.
No, he don't.
Listen. 1 second though.
Bro,
Puri
you
Puri
just hate the
has to go
nigga
in.
so, bro. You a
I
hater, bro.
do, but I'm just letting you know right now,
Listen,
spreading his cheeks
hold
and
on,
lifting
though.
his sack. I'm
Puri
telling you
Puri
right now.
has to
Bro,
go
you
in
just
from the
extra
back.
sweet.
You
And
hella
Genos
sus.
has like
I'm gonna step
some
out real
weird.
quick, but I'm going Genos is vaporizing.
Hey, looking for the people,
Facts,
Grim.
facts. All right, good. Oh
She is
damn.
bad though. She walk with a bad walk. She walk bad too. Like not gonna lie.
Oh shit. All right.
Yeah, she walk bad too.
Damn. She got them titties.
And she got them titties too.
Damn, bro.
She got them grabbables.
I'm not really about that, huh? All right. So then, are we going? Is that pretty much unanimous, man? Is there the range?
No, I vote for Puri.
Genos.
I vote for Genos.
And move Wallow back up here.
What the fuck?
But I gotta step out though.
All right, baby girl.
Soap
He'll
is
be back.
trash.
Oh my trash. Puri's ranked higher than Genos. Why is that trash?
No, he's not.
Okay.
No, he's not.
Is he not?
You-
He's not?
You
Nah,
saw
I
the
apologize.
pictures though.
Genos is hard.
I apologize. I still give it to Perry because fuck Genos.
Hey, you seen the bitch though, Grim?
Yeah, that'd be sexy, bro. With that hair and shit too.
Well, I'm like, fuck wrong with this nigga soap, bro.
Not better than Kyokai.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Not better than Kyokai. Kyokai's the baddest bitch in manga, period.
You crazy, bro. Not what you read in One Punch, bro. You know Fubuki's a goddess. You already know that.
Listen, Kyokai will fold half the bitches.
You crazy, bro. Fubuki herself will beat Kyokai in the fight.
I didn't even talk about the Tower God bitches, okay?
Bro, you can't, bro.
You need to get the fuck out of here with that shit because Karen will just step on that little bitch like a cockroach.
Karen, step on who?
Kyokai. Say she won't.
She won't.
Oh, you dumb as hell.
Yeah, call it what you want. Let you know right now. Kyokai sitting out here folding grown ass men. She's sitting here shooting at kids. Nobody got time for this bitch.
All right, so Steve-O, you the last one to bring the vote, bro. Who you going for, Genos or Puri Puri?
Nami over.
Got Genos.
Facts, 4-1. Let's see what the chat says.
That nigga is just finna hit him with that. Remember what that move he did to blast the meteor? Clap.
Oh yeah. That nigga go to bed, bro.
Soap is a hater.
Hater on who?
Jano.
Prisoner gonna spread his cheeks for him.
I don't want to talk about that.
Spreading cheeks, bro.
He gonna spread it for him.
He got no cheeks to spread. What y'all talking?
Okay, so he's gonna rip his legs out.
Genos. All right, bet. So it looks like Genos probably gonna sweep this one over Puri Puri. All right, we're finna go into the last one for the night because it's actually the last one for the next round, the finals, and we're gonna do the finals for part 4, probably in like 2 or 3 days. Unfortunately, the last match was pretty easy. It's current Luffy versus Rob Lucci in Enies Lobby, so we already know how that's gonna go.
What?
All right.
Yeah.
Rob Lucci.
Shut your ass
Stop.
Shut the fuck up.
Why would you have one at the current stat and then the other not? Why would you do that?
Because we don't know Lucci in his current state.
I guess.
Zero.
I don't know why you keeping that, and
So then,
like you didn't keep that with any other character.
That's literally the only one
that's
I put
what I'm
that
saying.
for, I know Kid, bro. Kid, I don't have to assume Kid got stronger, man. I know a certain assumption. I just have no idea anything for Lucci. Lucci could literally be as strong as Luffy right now. I could believe that.
Nah, I mean,
what?
I can't believe
I could believe Rob Lucci is as strong, if not stronger than Luffy right now.
Rob Lucci is as strong as Luffy? He got hockey now.
But I'm not saying that he is. I'm saying if Oda made it so, I would not be super surprised. I don't think it is. I don't think it will be. But I'm saying if it was, yeah, we're going.
I vote for current Rob Lucci.
You trash, bro. All right. All right, so that's it for the second round semifinals of the anime battle royale. We're gonna see y'all boys later on, man. Oh, what's good, Nia? Yo, what's good, Poppy? What's going on, bro? Like the video, y'all niggas.
Stop! Can you stop calling grown men?
Bro, listen, bro. That shit ain't gay, bro. It's a term of endearment.
It is gay.
It's wild gay.
He does that kind of soap.
Nah, man. You would never hit. Nah, bro. You know, I'm all right.
Check out the link in the description for the rest of the series that we do. Check out the One Punch Man podcast. It's gonna be dropping tomorrow night. I should be finishing the editing in the morning. Watch out for the 7 Deadly Sins podcast as well. We had a huge. Shut your ass up, bro. We had a huge chapter. Meliodas' return finally with all his shit. So we're gonna have the big discussion about the series. And then stay tuned for the Monsters Anomaly series coming up this weekend. See y'all boys, bro. Like the video, subscribe. The road to 1K. We on the way. Hey. Yo!